team, along with Stan Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me. Cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, give insight to the way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do.
Hey, barbershop conversations, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, man, we gonna have some fun tonight, y'all. We gonna have some fun tonight, man. Gary Russell is a straight bully, y'all. Bonafide, certified bully. My God, well, this nigga, dog. Gary Russell is a certified bully, dog. Certified bully, dog. It's just insane, man. This motherfucker is just bullying the hell out of people, dog. And Terrence Crawford has yet to respond to him, so I'm very interested in how that plays out as it pertains to that. And so we got 2 people in question tonight. A year ago, was that a year ago he fought? I don't know, maybe 2 years ago now, or a year and a half ago, excuse me, March. Shawn Porter fought Ugas, and that got 2 million views, right? 2.1 million was the median. And for Saturday, the median was 810,000 people. That's like a 60% drop off in terms of people who wanted to see Shawn Porter. And I don't know why that is, but that's definitely a steep drop off. So we can go either way with it. We can go with the Shawn Porter incident. We can go with the Terrence Crawford. Man, I don't believe Terrence Crawford won. I am completely convinced Terrence Crawford don't want to fight nobody. I am convinced of it. Terrence Crawford want a piece of nobody. I don't care what nobody say. You can't convince me. You can't. There's no way you can convince. You mean you don't fight nobody? You know what I mean? Like you just sit in the house and don't fight nobody. You claim you got all these toys. You said you got the new G.I. Joe, man. Where they at? You said you got the new Hot Rods, G.I. Joe, Nintendo 64. You got the new train tracks. We ain't seen none of it. You know what I mean? Just lying to the people, dog. Lying, literally lying to the people, man. And that's what this show is about, man. And feel free, if you're a Terrence Crawford fan, feel free to come on in and or if you're a Shawn Porter fan, prove us otherwise. You know what I mean? Shawn Porter is man, in terms of fan base, it's gone. It's literally gone. You know what I mean? And there's nothing he can do about it at this point, man, because I think Earl Spence has left. There's no one else that he can align himself with to get a fan base. We don't like Keith Thurman, you know. We'll watch Keith Thurman with one eye, you know what I mean? Like, but man, he just did a doozy on his career. And Terrence Crawford, dog, like, I wish a Terrence Crawford, please, if we got any Terrence Crawford fans out there, man, you guys are more than welcome to call in. You guys are more than welcome to call in. We need you. We actually need you. You know what I mean? Because I know this, because it can go downhill for Terrence Crawford real quick on this show. You know what I mean? And I'll say this. Yeah, Shawn Porter goes where the wind blows. You're right. And you know what I'll say before we get started too? Whether a woman is lying or telling the truth, she can humanize the hell out of a man. I was just watching, I saw the maybe 10 minutes of the first lady, how the first lady speech. She can humanize you and make you believe that it's real. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy how like the grace of a woman, you know what I mean? The grace of a woman can humanize a man like a man can't. You know, I was just sitting there listening, you know, but it's too late, man. That train done passed, man. Ain't no way in hell I can vote for Trump, you know, or Biden, Reggie Owens. So that's where we're at tonight, man. And if you guys want to go back to Wisconsin, we're more than welcome to go there. You know, it's I figured Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey will be on tomorrow, so I know she'll go heavy into that. It'll be y'all be asking her tons of questions about that. You know, you're a fan of Crawford, Shawn Porter, Earl Smith, Danny Garcia, and all the top welterweights. Yeah, you can be a fan of them, but you also can be honest too. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I want you to be a fan of them. Oh yeah, Herschel Walker. Oh my God, what a demise, right? Oh man. You know what I mean? What a demise, man. Herschel Walker. But he been that way though. Herschel been that way, dog. Ain't nothing changed in Herschel. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody coming in here early tonight, man. Thank you. I genuinely appreciate you. But Terrence Crawford is playing duck. He ain't even playing goose because he ain't chasing after nobody. Terrence Crawford is just playing duck. This nigga going around. Duck. Please don't pick me. I don't want to get picked. You know what I mean? I'm not fast enough. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just I don't know what y'all gonna do with your boy in Omaha. I don't know. It's definitely time. It's time for him to put up a shut up. Bomac been talking, and you know what else I noticed too? This is the second time where I heard Bomac talk, and Bob Arum has said something different. Bob Arum said, "Oh, we ain't got no contract." Bob Arum says, "Oh, yes, they do." He said it in my interview. Oh, he resigned in September. And then Bomac goes on the Boxing Voice and says that we ain't fighting Kell Brook. He beat up. Like, what were we doing fighting a wounded duck? It comes out today that Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum have been talking about that fight. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's a shot fighter or not. He and Gary Russell are the two best names available. You know what I mean? And at this point, there is more hype around Terrence Crawford, Gary Russell than it is Kell Brook, Terrence Crawford, you know. Because Gary Russell done sold that fight. This nigga said, oh man. I'm gonna reach out to Gary tomorrow and see if he want to come on the show Sunday again and blow this motherfucker up. You know what I mean? Gary done set the boxing world on fire. I mean, this gotta be Nas, Jay-Z. You know, but at least Jay-Z responded back. You know what I mean? But god damn, like, and he's saying shit. He using the word bitch when you talking about a man. And he still ain't responding. Dog. It's just he getting bullied out of this world, man. You know what I mean? Terrence, you know, y'all say what y'all want. But I mean, if Terrence Crawford can respond to Tank Davis, right? Shouldn't he respond to Gary Russell? I'm only being fair, right? It only makes sense, right? Yeah, I don't believe if Kell Brook can make 47, he gonna be a drained fighter. Hopefully he can get rehydrated. You know, it's gonna take everything for him to make 47. You know, he's a big dude. He's like a tank. He's built like a running back. I saw him for the first time really up close in normal clothes. The Thursday night or Friday night in the MGM, real briefly, you know. And he's a tank. He's little though. He's shorter than me, I think. You know what I mean? Or we at the same height or something like that. But he didn't look, you know, he didn't look, but he's kind of stocky like. Yeah, this is looking like Maypac 2.0. You right. You exactly right. Boxing needs a inject of something, dog. Boxing needs Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, like no other. You know what I mean? Like we need that fight so bad. We need that fight, man. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua is grossly needed in these boxing streets. How the hell do you go from 2.1 million to 800,000? Think about that conceptually. Imagine someone taking 60% of your paycheck. And you just came off of, I think, I mean, depends on your perspective. Keith Thurman, but they're both losses. But Keith Thurman or Earl Spence, which one was his best fight? You know, I thought Shawn Porter beat Keith Thurman. But yeah, man, I thought he beat him 7-5. So that means you can go either way with it. Oh man, bully and a little man complex are two different things. Yeah. I don't think Gary Russell ain't got no little man complex. He just believe in himself like 9,000, dog. That's a fearless dude, man. That's a fearless dude. Man, he's literally in Terrence Crawford's living room, like, what's up? And it's getting to the point where where Bud Crawford is like, gotta respond. Man, he ain't sounding like no clown. Get the hell out of here. He ain't sounding like no clown. A minstrel show? Oh man. Ain't no minstrel show. He wants to fight. I believe he wants to fight. Gary Russell is more believable than Terrence Crawford's silence. Terrence Crawford, let's say, Ugas wanted to fight him. He says, nah, he don't speak English. Shawn Porter wanted to fight him. Nah, that's my BFF. Keith Thurman wanted to fight him. Nah, I'm not giving up none of my paycheck. Who else? Last year, this time, when Kell Brook came for the Amir Khan fight, nah, he's a washed up fighter. Gary Russell, he too small. Who's left? You know what I mean? Like, who's left? You got to fight somebody. You know what I mean? Got to fight somebody, you know? If he wants to challenge himself to be great, allow him to challenge himself to be great. You know what I mean? Gary Russell, Terrence Crawford is a bigger challenge than Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Is a much bigger challenge. So it's just oh, the phones are off. That's because I ain't cut them on. I appreciate you. There we go. Alka Living, man. I appreciate you joining the Patreon. Thank you, dog. Thank you. Phone lines are officially open. Feel free to call in. But yeah, man, it's y'all guess is as good as mine, dog. I think Terrence Crawford wants to smooth sail into Errol Spence. Errol Spence is going to do all the heavy lifting. Every fighter out there is calling out Loma. I don't think so. I don't think every fighter is calling out Loma, and he actually called out Loma. You know what I mean? But it's more personal. I think Terrence Crawford, there's a backstory there. There's personal there. You know what I mean? So that's a spades and dominoes fight. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality. And Loma has a contracted fight, October 17th. You know what I mean? So that's the fight. So Terrence Crawford doesn't have a fight. It's a tougher fight on paper. Make the fight. I don't think a motherfucker is lying. Nigga just go at his throat. The phone lines are still off. There we go.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up, man? Where you been, man? Oh shit. I think it does that on the first call. Oh no, that's Ant. Ant, take yourself off mute. It did that yesterday on the first call too. Let me check this one. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's Ant's phone. That's Ant's phone. Let me give you.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
Hey, what's up?
Good blessing to you, fam.
Hey, what's up? You got to mute the background.
Okay. Hey, you begin now?
Yeah, we're great.
Oh man, family. You know what's so funny? Every time you start a Shawn Porter video, I swear you be sounding. You might as well have like a little Suge Knight, a little intro. Like, if you tired of your daddy, all at your press conference.
I'm gonna do that shit, dog. I'm gonna try that shit. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Conversations. Because I swear every time when you say that, that's all I hear.
I did that shit last year. I remember that shit.
Every time you do that, that's all I hear. It turns into, Shawn, you got to be your own man.
You got to be your own man.
You got to have Kitty in the forefront.
Nah, man.
Shawn, you're 32 now. Your daddy can't be
He's 32.
You,
Shawn 32. Wow.
If you're tired of your daddy giving you outfits, if you're tired of your daddy telling you the braids in your hair, you tired of your daddy putting you in hyperbolic chambers, become the barbershop conversation.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
All jokes aside, Fred, when it comes to Shawn, I could agree with you more. Mm-hmm. However, I'm torn between the two with information given because I understand where he's coming from, man. Mm-hmm. It's like, for example, if I'm making this up, let's say Lincoln wanted to get into boxing, right?
Yes.
And let's just say that the people or the pulse at that time wasn't feeling a father who's being very pro-black.
Uh-huh.
So the pushback would be, Lincoln, get your father out the picture. Lincoln, Fred is too quote unquote militant. Mm-hmm. Your father can't, we don't want to have your father get a lot of press or camera time. Mm-hmm. And Lincoln's torn between the two. He's like, look, this is the person who raised me. This is the person who's taught me to be the person that I am. And now since the media don't like him, am I really forced to step away from him? Mm. Do I really, is the price of fame really that much for me to disown my father? I mean, honestly, would you respect Lincoln if he decided to go in that direction? Or would you respect him more for Lily saying, you know what, irregardless of what I may lose, whether it be the fans, money, whatever, it was me and my pops before we got into the game. It's going to be me and my pops when we leave the game. How would you go about it?
No, that's a tough question if I didn't know the truth. But the fact that I know the truth, you know what I mean? It's an easy decision for me to make, man. Kenny micromanaging has minimized Shawn Porter's career. Man, when you go from 2.1 million to 800,000 average, something's not right. Something's not right. And when you when you go from when you lose all your big fights, or excuse me, most of your big fights, something is wrong. The simple answer is Shawn has what she's supposed to learn from your father, but in terms of business, I don't think that it's been the best situation, you know, in terms of business. And it's real simple. 2,800,000. Simple answer. That's it. You know, people are not attracted to Shawn Porter. People are not attracted to the Porter brand. You know, if Earl Spence had that date, 2 million people would have watched.
You can't compare Earl Spence to Shawn Porter. You're talking about 9-day difference.
But what I'm saying, the brand. So if
the Shawn Porter brand is not nothing someone wants to attach themselves to, to be honest. And it's no shade to Shawn Porter, but I personally feel like his personality does not have magnetism. So you're not gravitated to Shawn Porter as a person. Shawn Porter literally had like a little flip leprechaun green outfit on Fox. So his fashion game is totally different and becomes his style. So he doesn't really have like an urban disposition to him because he wears suits, and type of suits he wear is like old Steve Harvey show type suits. I mean, these old loud suits. If Shawn Porter come out with stacks, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's just how archaic his clothing style is, right? Then when Shawn talks, he doesn't have magnetism because Shawn talk with a list.
Yeah,
so he talks with a list. His fashion game is crazy. Hairstyles be looking crazy. So it's like Shawn's like a throwback nigga. You know, he's outdated, unfortunately. And when it comes to Kenny has passed down the outdated style too. Kenny still be wearing Kangos.
His style is
I haven't
whack.
seen it. I'm wondering where you getting Kangos from because I swear I haven't seen a Kango hat in God knows how long. So the funny thing is, it's like, man, Kenny be wearing Kangos, and Kenny's unfortunately passed this shaft Kango style clothing down the shop, and this isn't working for him. Whereas with Errol's kicking it with Yellow Beezy. Errol got, you know, riding around in Ferraris, jeweled up, you know, making sure he keep a little nice little Fendi outfit on. So Errol's current with the times. Unfortunately, Shawn isn't. You know, and so Shawn's outdated, and it's unfortunate. But I understand kind of how the family's operating. So if they don't, you cannot like me because I'm not really saying too much. It's my daddy saying everything. It's kind of like how Angel and Danny Garcia was operating, where Danny really wasn't saying no much, but Angel had magnetism. Angel was funny. Angel would say certain things. Danny's the best. Man, when spirit Danny comes with that left hand, I swear he's gonna hurt somebody, man. You know, you can laugh. Danny's calling Angels calling people crackheads. You can laugh with Angels. So you want to see if Angel can back up, or Danny can back up what Angel's saying. Whereas with Kenny sounds like he belongs in a Shaq movie. Only thing that Kenny, I swear to God, is not missing is rhyme cadences after every word. You know, Shawn's a bad man, Gemma. I swear to God, he's hard enough to hit the slammer. That's the only thing he's missing. Outside of that, I feel like what you're saying is correct. But then at that point, do we go toward money and fame? And I step away.
It's not about money and fame. It's just a business move. It's just a business move. And it's too late for that now anyway. Shawn, man, the nigga said, "What time is it?" And nobody said anything. You know what I mean? Like, he said, "What time is it?" People say showtime. I was at that press conference or that motherfucker weigh-in or something. No one said anything. You know what I mean? And then the next and
somebody put the comment, and Kenny looked like he know how to say, "Slide me some skin, young blood."
yeah. That nigga was like he's in Penitentiary 8, right? You know what I mean? Like the street version. Penitentiary,
like
Penitentiary 8.
I'm not trying to knock him. You know, I'm trying to call him Dolomite Porter.
Yeah. Dolomite Porter. hey.
In regards to Bud, when I first got introduced to you, as I said numerous times, but I was a huge Bud Crawford fan. But over the time, it's been hard for me to advocate for Bud. And with these decisions to not even fight Shawn Porter, I mean, fight somebody for him. But even if you want to fight Gary Russell, don't make it hard for me to be able to argue on your behalf. And Bud makes it so hard because you fighting green machines. The best person on your record is a Yurioka's Game Boy. It makes me hard to sit there and say, man, T-Bud is good. T-Bud is the best. And then when y'all sit there and pull back the curtains on his resume and say, listen, honestly, when he went undisputed, who did he really fight? And you have to evaluate them. You're like, well, damn, they have a solid point. If Yuri Okas is the best person on his resume, that's not saying a lot. And he's refusing to fight the best. And so I don't know if he's at a point where he's like, look, why go ahead and take these hard fights and Bob Arum gonna keep giving me 3 minutes? I can keep taking a gravy train, or do I really want to solidify myself as one of the greats? Because Errol, if you look at the pathway Errol's on right now, it's hard to really argue that he's not the A side and that he's not the best 147 pounder.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, man, because you look, you're like, well, damn. Even what's the brother name? Gary Russell said it. Gary Russell said the only dog I can respect out there is Errol Spence.
Yeah, he
when you
said
look
that.
at the
He sure
people
did.
he's trying to fight, you're like, God damn, Errol is fighting monsters out here. And I'm looking at Bud, I'm like, well, Bud, come on now. Really? Green Machine, never heard of him before. Forgot who he beat, but there's a person who beat Pacquiao, forgot his name. And I'm like, man, he makes it hard for me to advocate for him. But outside of the whole Kenny Porter and Shawn, the Terrence Crawford thing, I agree with you, man. I feel like Shawn, to the public eye, should create a rift and rebrand himself. But behind closed doors, me and my father will be on the same page.
Yeah, true that. Yeah,
but to get the public, in awe, to get the public attention, me and my father on the public are going to have maybe have a disagreement, so people can start looking at us. However, behind the scenes, man, we're going to be thick as thieves.
Yeah, thick as thieves.
Blessings to you, family. Go ahead and get back in the chat, man.
Right.
I know somebody else got some laughs in front of me.
I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, peace, family.
Hey. Penitentiary 8. The subtitle just got out. Starring Dolomite Porter. Oh man, god damn it. Aunt Fresh, it's all yours if you want it, big homie. Be quick, be fast. You know what I mean? You late.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
You late, Aunt Fresh. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Fred? What's up to the chat?
I'm great, man. What's popping?
Hey,
hit me on. Hey, somebody said hit me on the black hand side. Hey, I gotta get somebody. Hey, dog. Somebody gotta. Dog, we gotta do a Kitty Porter skit, dog. Oh my god, we gotta do a Kitty Porter skit, dog. Oh my god, go ahead, dog. Go ahead. I gotta get somebody. Anyways, I gotta go to Party City and get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfit or some shit. Well, what's up? Go ahead.
Well, since you brought up Porter, Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's a good fighter. I mean, he's
very good fighter. Very good fighter.
Very good fighter. Damn good fighter.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the guys in the upper echelon, I mean, Shawn Porter's hit and miss. He's got I don't know what it is about him. Like he showed up against Errol Spence. He really showed up, but he got outworked. He got outclassed at his own game.
Someone said, "What do you mean, Jelly Bean?"
Errol admitted that he made that fight harder than what it had to be.
Yep.
Errol got down in the trenches and got dirty and fought Shawn Porter's game. Now, let's say Errol had fought that game like he fought Mikey Garcia. It would have been a wash. It wouldn't even been close. And he could have fought that type of strategy. And then on top of that, didn't Errol have to drop a whole lot of weight right before the fight?
He said it was up as high as 190 and lost 3 pounds a day of. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So he was drained and he was weak, and still was able to put Shawn down, which is not easy to do.
It's not easy to do.
And
Larry Wade does a great job with him for sure. Most of us can agree with that.
And if you look at the fight, people were saying that remember that show where where all the fighters were hitting the bag and it measured their punch power.
Yeah. I remember that.
And Errol didn't score very high, and Errol was like, "That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit."
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
But if you go back and you look at the Errol Spence and Shawn Porter fight, look at how Errol was was constantly setting up Shawn for that left for that left hook. When they got the trenches, and Errol just kept constantly setting him up for that left hook, and Shawn's IQ was not good enough to see what he was doing, and he kept tagging him with it, kept tagging him with it, kept tagging him with it until he finally knocked him down. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You know, and Shawn's boxing IQ was not good enough to see it and make the proper adjustment. All he wanted to do was just fight. Oh, I keep getting hit with this. What the hell is that? Oh, never mind. Just swing. Okay, now Gary Russell. I always liked Gary Russell. I liked Gary Russell, and I'm gonna tell you why I like Gary Russell up until this stuff. And I'm not gonna say, well, play this. I'm not gonna say I dislike him because of this stuff, but I'm gonna tell you why I like Gary Russell before this stuff happened. Gary Russell always seemed like he was a straight shooter. The dude always seemed like he spoke his mind, said what he meant what he said. Yeah. Dude was always like, Afro-centered, African-centered brother. His ring walks, dude was always, about the culture. And he promoted the culture. I respected it. I got mad respect for him for that, and the way he raised his kids. Mad respect for him for that. And plus, he live in Maryland. Can't get no better. Now, this stuff come up. He brings this stuff up. Now, what I did say, I think I might have said it last night when it was brought up on another platform. I said, people say, well, why he'd choose to bring this stuff up now and this and that, whatever. I said, well, he was on Barbershop Conversations. He was in a comfortable atmosphere, and this, that, and the other. He and the host Fred were friends and whatnot, and he was in a comfortable atmosphere. So what better place to to talk about things like this, and other than a place where you're comfortable.
Sure.
So dude, talked about some things from the past or whatever in an atmosphere where he was comfortable, which is understandable. So that's what it is. And then somebody said, well, within just the whole thing about him sneaking Terrence Crawford. And I said, well, look, if somebody's standing in your face talking smack and you punch him in the mouth, that's not getting snubbed. You're standing face to face. You got like to do what, it's not running behind somebody and hitting them from behind or hitting them from the side on their blind side or something like that. You're standing face to face. That's not getting snubbed. If that's what actually happened. You're standing face to face. If that's what actually happened, that's not getting snubbed. But the whole thing about going up in weight, when there's fights at his weight class, that's where things get a little construed for me. I understand people are ducking him. Even Terrence Crawford said that people are ducking him at his weight class. Terrence Crawford even gave him his props. Said people are ducking him at his own weight class. But because you got to punch in on somebody at the age of 16, does not mean that you can jump several weight classes up and beat them now. So I don't understand. So what's your opinion? Is that way? We feel like that's clout chasing, or is this a viable fight, or a waste of?
I think it's a viable
promotional
fight.
dollars.
I think it's all the above. I think it's all the above. Some people gonna see it as unrealistic, but I see it as like, hey, two niggas want to go get at it. Let them go get at it. You know what I mean? What else we gonna get? Him fighting the Mean Machine, third generation cousin. Who we gonna see? Who we gonna see, man? I mean, there's no other option. Everyone done ran from Gary Russell at 126, 130. Devin Haney is going on to fight Gamboa. Lomachenko has a fight with Teofimo. 140 is already locked in on a unification fight. Well,
sound like to me like there's a bunch of people that basically avoided Gary and pushed Gary out, even though he's a WBC champ.
Yeah, and they
pushed. So he's getting ducked.
Yeah, definitely getting ducked. And the WBC has done no favors to Gary Russell. You know what I mean? So,
well, he's the wrong complexion.
For the protection.
Yeah, he's the wrong complexion. WBC don't do them for black fighters.
Mm-hmm. They never did. What black champs?
So, that's my call, Fred.
Appreciate you.
All right, peace, man.
All right, one. Yeah, man. They don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. Yeah, it's definitely duck season, man. It's definitely duck hunting season. Remember that? When you got Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, when you got your Nintendo. Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz definitely ducked Gary Russell, man. That's on. They got paperwork for that one.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I ain't trying to preach shit, nigga. I ain't trying to lecture. Once you get your first million cash, you gonna feel the pain. What's good with it, Fred? What's cracking, boy?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where you been, dog?
Man,
I know you.
was good.
Where you been?
Oh man, I just been working, bro. Been working, bro. Been working, man.
Okay.
Been working, but man, I'm here, man. I'm here. I wanted to talk about how, like, man, this welterweight division, man. Everybody just needs to fight one another. If the pandemic has not taught us anything, Fred, is that you cannot waste opportunity. If you look at opportunity as something that's just gonna happen all the time, it's not. And these years are passing by. Like when y'all just said that Shawn Porter's 32, that's hard to believe. I remember when he was just like 22, 20. That's why I say time is flying. So for you to not take the opportunity serious and not to face each other. Well, first of all, I'll be screaming at Al Heyman that we need a round robin. We just need it. Like people keep saying, oh, I can't have enough money. Man, look, I understand fighters have to make money. I get all of that. But why not have something where you get the fans interested? Because remember what you were saying, Fred, in the other, other shows, that boxing is not the number one priority. Like, It's been held on the back burner tremendously. So for people to look at it and be like, nah, my nigga, like, that's crazy that you can even think like that. No, you have to think outside of the box. If you don't, you're not going to get the proper results that you want. And I feel like the only way we can get that is just like with the 168 pound. I remember everybody kept saying the reason why they made that tournament is because there was just no interest there at first. And then when you made that tournament, it piqued the quote unquote the casual fan, the non-casual, everybody was watching it, right? And that's how Andre Ward got on. Because I'm gonna be honest, before that, unless you a hardcore boxing fan, you really didn't know Andre Ward wasn't yelling and screaming, he wasn't bragging and boasting like that. Let's keep it real. Like a lot of people learned who he was, like for real, through the Super 6 tournament. And I just think we need to make, some type of round robin or some type of tournament with these welterweights so they can all face each other. And then guess what? Whoever lose, whoever win, guess what? You really didn't lose because you boosted your profile just that much because guess what? You fought the best. And then we don't have all these old heads saying, well, back in my day, Tommy Hearns fought everybody and Sugar Ray fought everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like they need to fight each other. When it comes down to it, Terrence Crawford, man, he just wasting his career like we all been saying 1,000 times over. If he doesn't get it together, he's going to look back at his career and go, damn, I used all ego, but I didn't understand that I was supposed to maximize my potential. Maybe if I were to listen to somebody like for somebody that I quote unquote hate, which I don't know why he would hate you, it just makes no sense to me. But if you're going to sit here and say you hate somebody trying to help you, when you look back at it, you're going to be like, damn, I should have really called him up. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes and ask, what can I do to get to the next level? Hey, man, that picture hella funny, bro. Damn. What the fuck, bro? He look like a Ninja Turtle. But,
what's happening now, man?
But no, bro. Like I say, Terrence Crawford, he wasting his whole career, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just don't make no sense. But like, when are you gonna fight somebody who's in the top 3? We haven't even seen you fight nobody top 3. Because Ilskis Kavalaskis ain't it, my nigga. He ain't it. You feel what I'm saying? So I think, like I said, go ahead and fight Ugas or at least Shawn Porter if you can't fight one of those, people should just boycott this fight. Now, I know they're gonna get mad if they're hearing this, they're gonna be angry, but it's the truth. Like, why should we keep watching you when we know the result? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's like watching a horror movie. You already seen the credit. You already seen what's gonna happen at the end of the horror movie, right?
Yeah.
It's redundant. At this point, it's redundant, and we don't want redundancy. We just don't want that. And last but not least, man, it's Keith Thurman, because I saw him on the interview and stuff talking big shit. Oh, man, I'm going to be back. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Dude, you got to show something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and first of all, you said fuck the fans. You said I ain't rocking with the fans. Dude, you got a lot of rebuilding to do just by your brand. Like you said, I guess these dudes don't think when you be throwing them, you know what I'm saying, alive so they can dunk the basketball. They scared. They don't want to dunk the basketball, man. They scared. Because how could you not like the fans when the fans is paying your bills? The fans is making sure that you live lavish. The fans making sure you can bring your chick from Nepal back and forth. That cost. I looked up the prices. Them $5,000 per ticket. Yeah. So you have to respect the fans. The fans are what make the sport. They go hand in hand. Think about it with watching boxing. It's so weird watching boxing without no fans, bro. This shit's really weird. Like, you can hear every punch and shit, which is tight. You can hear when, the fighters get knocked out like Dillian, timber, boom. That motherfucker flew. But anyway, man, I just had to say, Fred, the show is amazing, man. And these welterweights all need to fight each other is basically my premise. And in closing, I'm out.
Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, Fred. Yeah. I appreciate it. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Hey, how you like this picture? Oh, you hung up. Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's what you get for sneaking me, dog, and hide behind a woman. Man, you don't sneak, man. You don't. Oh, man. What's your life like? Man, that nigga be hiding in sewers and shit. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Kenatello. Oh, that nigga burning right now. Hey, that nigga burning. He watching right now. He burning right now, dog. Burning, dog. Man, that nigga burning right now. So, but yeah, he deserve it, man. I don't know why he just didn't square up with me. You know what I mean? Just square up, man. Win or lose. Just square up. That's all you had to do. You know what I mean? But now I got the platform and you have no voice. No one wants to know what cares what you say. Hey, you know the funniest shit ever was? I knew this day was coming. Hey, no one cares about you. You have an inflated perception of self. You think you're bigger than who you are. This day is going to come. If I don't mention your name, no one else will. I ain't making it personal, but I'm having fun, dog. I swear I don't personalize this, but when the what's called got the gun, you know what I mean? When the rabbit got the gun, you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, he hid behind the female. Though. He just should have squared up and fought me. What's up, Big Dog Willie? Really? So what does that mean? I didn't even who reported me for hate speech on YouTube or what? Hopefully nobody, man. Hopefully nobody. Man, they over here hating. They over here hating. You know what I mean? You good over here, Big Dog Willie. You good over here. You gravy, baby. Nah, he ain't gonna call it. Nah, he definitely not gonna do that shit. Nah. I don't know. Oh, you got an email? They be emailing people for real? Damn. Oh, well, you got overseas people and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, they call them pocket knife. You know what I mean? Yeah. So who else calling in? Yeah, but getting back to Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford gonna have to step back. Yeah, his back pedal game real slick. You know, he just should have squared up with me. I tried. You know what I mean? So I got banned from YouTube almost 2 years ago for threatening. Really? All you gotta do is, but if you're just a supporter, you can just get a new email, right? If I'm not mistaken, or do they get your IP address as well? I don't know. I'm just asking. That yeah, pocket knife is funny. I'm just curious. I don't know the answer to that.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch.
This ain't who I think it is it? What's up?
It's me, baby. This Beverly Hill.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, dog?
I'm good, man. I ain't called in a while, but I've been watching the show every night, man.
I appreciate it. I see you in the chat when the show starts.
Oh yeah, man. I love you and DB, man. Y'all speak the truth, man.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, DB in the building.
Yeah, man. I just called in. I see what time it was. 11 something in New Orleans. And I'm like, man, I'm missing my show. I'm sitting on my balcony in my house smoking me a cigar, man. I just called in, man. Like, let me call in and see what's happening, baby. What to talk about tonight?
Facts. Now we talk about Crawford and how they basically set boxing back a year and a half by not fighting each other. They just should have fought Crawford and Porter.
Man, Crow should have came to the real side, man. Get your money up, man.
Yeah.
Get your money up. Don't be business. Business is business. Ain't no loyalty in no business to some people, you know.
Yeah.
And he got to do what he got to do, man. But besides that, they don't want to see Earl Spence.
They definitely
don't want to see that. That's an animal. That's an animal, Fred. They don't want to see that, man. But man, how you and the family been making out, man?
Oh, that's love. We gravy, man. We gravy. Oh, yeah, we gravy. I could say gravy. Yeah, not the other G one. Yeah, gravy. We good.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. We using words down here. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, we good, man. Everything is good over here, man. Yeah, we just come here every night and have a great time. That's what we do.
Man, that was up, man. Hey, man, I love your show, man. You and DB, y'all keep it up, man.
How's your son doing?
Oh, he doing good. Monday was his first day of school. They went to school. And
is he in Kansas?
Say that again.
Is he in Kansas?
Yeah, he in that thing.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that they told people that they were sending people home or something like that. You know.
Fred, that's TV, man.
Okay.
They up there. They practice. They going to filming. They going to they do little studies. Everything, man.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
We gonna be watching.
Yeah.
We gonna be watching.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gonna be watching and supporting.
Indeed. And the same here. I'm gonna be watching you and supporting you too, baby.
Oh, that's love. That's love. Yeah. We definitely gonna get up on Saturday morning and watch your son get down.
Oh yeah, man. I wish he grinding, Fred. I talked to a couple of people up there that like, yeah, you just got to, learn and learn.
Yeah.
Just a little learn. That's all you got to get. As a freshman, you got a lot to learn, You're
absolutely right.
When you step into college, you know about it, man.
Yeah, and he gonna get it
Fred,
done.
Man. God bless you, man.
Likewise, King.
Keep up the policy things you're doing. And keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing what's right, bro.
Thank you.
You God speaking through you, man.
God speaking through me. I accept that. It may be Satan a little bit tonight, but tomorrow it'll be all God.
God good. He good, baby. I love that, man. God good, though, man. And I love the support you have, man.
Yeah, support is
the
real.
People who listen, man, y'all keep on supporting Fred.
Thank you.
And he gonna be beating with you. Y'all think he gonna be, and everything gonna be all right, man.
Yeah.
God bless you, man. I don't know you, but I'm gonna get to know you because I'm coming up there.
Okay, yeah.
We gonna shake hands.
Yeah. Tell me when you leave, when you coming, so I can leave.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be there, man. I'm gonna be there. I'm telling you, Fred. I'm gonna be there.
I'm with it. Kansas gonna get destroyed by USC one day. Yeah, you come on down.
I'm good with that. But guess what? They building it, Fred. They building it.
They building it. You're right. They building it.
They building that thing. They building that thing, man. Les Miles doing a hell of a job. Him and his coaching still, they getting them kids.
Okay, Les Miles is up there. Okay. That's how he got your kid. Man. That's how he knew your son, huh?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I didn't know Les Miles was the head coach.
Yeah, Les Miles, the head coach, he came from down here.
Yeah, exactly.
He getting the animals up there.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man. But look, man, go ahead and finish your show. God bless you, and God bless the people who in the chat, and God bless the people who support you, man.
That's love. For real.
Love you, man.
All right, love you too, King. Appreciate you, homie.
All right.
All right,
all right, baby.
All right, what? Peace, King. Yeah, Reggie Owens, just a little bit. Just a hint of him. You know what I mean? Just a hint, man. I'm good, man. I don't internalize that shit, man. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. What's up, Asia Mav? What's up, man? Yeah, what's up, Eric R? Yeah, man. Don't you know the welterweight division would have been on fire right now? On fire. You know why?
Block for me, black man. I ain't trying to stretch.
You got to be in the truck. Right?
Yes, sir. I'm in this truck tonight. You know I'm bumping you, Fred, man. I'll bump you all the way. Hey, Fred, man, I got to congratulate you again for another good show, man. I'd like to bring something up to you personally.
Yeah,
as far as your show goes,
Mm-hmm.
your show is so diverse and it's dealing with so many different things. I think a lot of people just don't understand what that actually means. I would say that a lot, even the Terrence Crawford and the Spence fight you're talking about, I think a lot of the issues that we have with the fighters and the athletes, people in general, is just a lack of financial knowledge of finance and how you can make money at different avenues to make money, even with buying houses, stocks. It's just a plethora of ways of doing it. Now, my challenge to you, I know you got a lot of stuff going on, got a lot of different guests going on. I would love for you to have some of these folks on that you know in the financial world dealing with those different institutions.
I will.
To help some of these folks out. Because, I mean, it's a way for people to make money. I drive this truck every day, every night. And I'm in the market pretty heavy. The first couple of years I was in the market, I think I lost $15,000 the first year. I think I lost another 30 the next year. But now, man, I done paid my cost to be the boss. I done paid for my education.
Yeah.
And I've already doubled what I make driving this truck. I made that trading stock.
Beautiful.
But the point I'm making is that everybody can find their own way, because there's a whole bunch of different ways for us to make money. And I think that we're too loyal to these jobs, too loyal to these promoters, too loyal to these managers. But if we could kind of expand our horizon and see that there are other ways for you to make money, and it frees people's mind up. Because when you got a couple of dollars in your pocket, you can think a little bit better than you can when you worry about paying for stuff. So I'm just going to fall back. I challenge that to you, Fred. I know you already probably was thinking of it, because I can tell by the way you were already moving around.
I thought about it. I just got to get them on. You know, they normal people. You know what I mean? Yeah, you understand by that. They just go to work and shit. And I invite them on quite often. Like, I want my business partner to come on. He went from a college dropout to worth close to $20 million.
Wow.
So I want him. So I want him to come on, man. You know what I mean? I got a 10,000 square foot home. You know what I mean? Rolls Royces, the whole 9 yards. Kid's a millionaire. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And I say that because one of my best friends, his dad put me on to that. He put me on the options. Put me on the stocks, and he put me on the options. Put it in my portfolio. And instantly, just having somebody that kind of guides you a little bit, not exactly show you, but that little bit of mentorship, just it makes you it's a comfort when you're not really sure. Because you know the problem with us as man, especially black men, you got to be strong no matter what. Even if you don't know what the hell going on, you just got to take it like you make it, even if you don't know. So it's a comfort to know that you got somebody, or even just a symbol, even that's in one instance where there's symbolism, which I hate symbolism. That's one of those things. That's one of those instances where symbolism will actually help you when it comes to finances, because that's one of those areas that we know so little about, and just the way that we think about it is just so messed up and so obscure. And you'll see even like the people that you hang around with and your average everyday people, the way that you guys think is just different. So I think it's interesting to pick those folks' brains, because the way their brain operates is just completely different than the dude who go punch a clock.
That's love.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and fall back, Fred. Keep
I
the show
appreciate
up,
it, man.
as
Drive
usual.
safe. Drive safe, big homie.
Yes, sir.
Drive safe. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah. Yeah, man. My business partner just bought a whole fucking block. I thought that I told y'all that story about a month ago. Nigga just bought a whole fucking block. I can't fucking believe it.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
310, what's up?
Fred Barbershop, man. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? Who this be? Who this be?
Now, my name is Unique. I'm from New York.
Oh, but you live in LA?
No, I got an LA number, man. I just had to change my number up a little bit.
Okay. Oh, you in New York. What's popping?
No, man. I just wanted to let you know, man. I appreciate. I listen to your channel sometimes. I appreciate what
Thank
you
you.
be preaching on your entrepreneurship and all that. And you never know who's watching, who's listening, man. But I wanted to ask a question on a business tip.
Yeah, please.
Things. What's your biggest mistake you've made in business?
Gambling. Oh man, I would have $20,000 on, man, gambling them fucking tables. I don't care about the mistakes I've made in stock and all that shit, but gambling, oh my god, man, I used to chase money.
Kind of flip money.
Yeah, I just used to chase money in Vegas, chase money, sports betting, table betting, but the tables, when I started making money in sports betting is when I had calmness in my life. You know what I mean? Because I was just chasing next bet, the next bet, the next bet, the next bet. You know what I mean? But yeah, that Vegas life is just insane. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So gambling.
Yeah.
What would you say is your greatest
property
achievement? Property. Okay. Yep.
Greatest achievement is just trusting the pounding ground. What they call it? Pounding ground. When you run the ball, you run the ball. Yeah, that's all. That's what property is, man. Pounding ground, man. Pounding ground.
Okay.
And that's giving me a. Yes.
And what do you like when you go into like trying to buy a property or something? Like, what is the most important thing you look at?
Potential. Like, I always have a goal for each property. Like the last property I bought, it's going to be a school. I'm going to sell that building in 10 years. I'm going to pay down the loan, sell that building in 10 years. Hopefully it accrues 30% equity at least. I'm going to sell it, get a commercial building, and open up a school or a community center. So I don't really see it as like the potential of it because I make livable wages. You know what I mean? So I can always condense myself and survive. So I have a goal with each property that I buy.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm never gonna run out of money because I don't have it in hand. It's just equity.
Okay.
And I don't do drugs. I don't do none of that stuff. I'm very conservative. My life is very ordinary.
Okay.
Okay,
because my dad, he always preached entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? So
I believe in it 1,000%.
Yeah, because he always say like, "Yo, you either gonna help somebody build their dream or build your own."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's always how I kind of try to model my life and what I try to do after, so to speak. But yeah, man, I ain't want to hold you up, and I'm an Earth fan too.
Yeah.
T. Crawford
He's probably watching.
No smoke. You know what time that is?
Yeah, for sure. He's probably watching. We talking about 2 welterweights tonight. He might be watching. You know what I mean?
he know what time it is.
Yeah.
What you think about the Tyson Roy Jones fight?
As long as they get a check and walk out healthy.
Okay. But you're not gambling on that, huh?
I would gamble if the odds are conducive. I would gamble on it.
Okay.
I definitely.
And last thing, I'll let you know, man. It's crazy to see the amount of hate that Deontay Wilder gets from other people from his community. It's like, damn, like I never understood the concept of wanting to see your own people fail or fall.
It's insane. It's insane. But he has supreme belief. Deontay is a forward thinker. you know, well, you got to be a forward thinker to be in a position that he is to continue to fight, even though like the people that don't like him or mostly people are the same hue as him. So, you know, he's gonna come back bigger, stronger, mentally stronger. And I'm glad I'm glad he got a break. That nigga had 2 A++ fights in 90 days, dog.
Yeah.
He deserves a year off. You know,
Oh, no,
his
for sure,
kids
for sure.
deserve to see him every day. You know what I mean? That nigga was just think that nigga knocked out old boy, right? Ortiz, hopped on a 17-hour flight, went to got COVID-19, I believe. I haven't spoken to D about this. Was sick for probably 2 or 3 weeks. And he didn't shake my hand when we did that interview in the hotel, so he might have been sick then. You know what I mean? Because he gave me knuckles. He didn't really, because usually we embrace, so he might have been sick then. I'm just playing it back in my head, and so I mean, he had a 3-week camp for that. You know what I mean? 3-week camp, and so you got to take it. He had a lot of compound stress on his body. You know, so he deserves a break. He's given us a lot. You know, he gave us a lot. From November to February, it was all Wilder. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And he, you know, he's gonna come back stronger than ever. No, he do.
He has no choice.
Especially, and I can't for Anthony Joshua. He a sucker, man.
Oh yeah.
That's just funny, man. Him and Tyson Fury, they funny, man. How they team up against one person? That's when you know you can't fuck with somebody or beat somebody. You know what it is.
You're right. I'm gonna be a sparring partner. What the fuck? You're a unified champ. What are you doing?
Like sparring partner? Come on.
What are you doing?
That's how you know they scared. It's the fear level.
Yeah, like
when somebody 40-0 with 39 knockouts, man, I'd be scared too. Shit, I wouldn't want to get in the ring.
Yeah, facts.
But I appreciate your time, man.
No, thank you.
Thank you. I always watch this show, man.
Thank you.
My pops is Sheik from the Locks, man. We rock with you.
Tell him to call in.
Podcast with him.
Yeah, he's Sheik from the Locks.
One day for sure.
Man, he got to do an interview.
We can set it up, man. Well, I don't know if you can see my number. This my actual number. So
yeah, let's set that up.
I set it up. They got the new album coming out Friday.
Well, nigga, let's next Monday, not this Monday, but the following Monday. Let's see, the 1st, the 8th, the 14th. Let's shoot for the 14th.
14th? All right, that's my birthday too. So
September 14th. September 14th. September 14th. Let's have him come on and tell him we said thank you. We'll appreciate him in advance. And I was a big fan of the Locks. Who wasn't?
Man, I set it up for you. I got
you. For sure. Yeah, let's be in touch. And you can call me on this number anytime.
All right, my man. Appreciate it.
For sure. Yep. Peace. Yeah, that's dope, man. The Locks. Who wasn't a fan of the Locks? Hey, so you never know who's listening. Appreciate you. Terrence Bailey, Fred, when you visit the Turner Farm, you also have an open Eastern Shore invitation to the Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman site. And I'll be there for sure. For sure. Me and the 95 get along real well because I'm going to tell you why. What you calling in for so early?
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch.
What you calling in so early for?
Shit, that way at the end I could just shorten it up a little bit. See, I know you getting when I watch the playback, I see you yawning and shit. I'm like,
no, because when you call in, I'm relaxed because I don't have to do a call and respond. So when you call in, I'll be like, the show was over because remember I'm producing the show, I'm reading the comments, you know what I mean? So when you call it, I know it's the end, so I can just debrief. But yeah, what's up?
Post up. Yeah, can you do me a favor real quick? So for the people that don't know, can you put the Patreon in the chat?
For sure, I'll definitely do that.
So for anybody who want information about building a business, about real estate, about appraisals and stuff like that, the legal aspects of real estate, sign up to the Patreon. He's finna post it right now. Sign up to the Patreon. If you want business advice, if you want information on housing, Fred is going to put it in there now. Mm-hmm. Sign up to the Patreon.
Thank you.
The best way and the easiest way. Sign up to the Patreon. Cool. Now, next. Sir Senior, my brother, he said, man, what did he just say? I'm not looking at it, but he said, isn't talking about Shawn Porter the same as Deontay. Wait, what did he say? I think the caller just said something about Deontay Wilder being hated on, and then he said, "Isn't it talking about Shawn Porter the same as hating on a black man?"
Oh, I can answer that. Continue, but I want you to answer it though.
Yeah, so I told him, I was like, it was completely different, and then that's when the young interviewer just finished, the journalist, so I called in. But Deontay Wilder is 100% for his people. See, Deontay Wilder wouldn't be in a position where he was the analyst on the show and asked if he was going to go for Errol Spence or if he was going to go for Bud or somebody. He wouldn't say he was going to choose Canelo over Jamal Charlo. He wouldn't do that. Shawn Porter went and did the complete opposite. And it's not because he thought that was his heart. He wanted to please Massa. He wanted to please his boss. He wanted to be a good boy. And he didn't want to make the, cool, slick cat daddy in the background, his daddy upset. Daddy said, "You can't mess it up, boy. You got to do what those people want you to do." So he was just he was trying to play his cards right. Now, while you trying to get your check, you fucking your people. And Deontay Wilder is our champion. I keep saying this, and we all say it over and over again. We don't need the WBC. You know what I'm saying? He is the people's champ. So we're going to support Deontay Wilder no matter what. So you going against the people's champ? And again, some people may not agree with this, but that's like going against Ali back in the day. Like you're going against you can't do that. Now we can't support you. You're going against the person that represents us. How can we support you now? And he was going out what they say in Sacramento. He's talking outside of his face. And you made a comparison earlier today in the video. I can't remember who it was. You said he is the modern day somebody. Do you remember? No. It was an older fighter, and I was trying to think of it just now, and it wasn't Meldrick Taylor. It was
who? Deontay Wilder is?
No. You said he should have the same fan base as
Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield. He should. Shawn Porter.
That should be his fan base.
Shawn Porter should be an Evander Holyfield. He should have all these doctors that pay their tithes and make $500,000 a year, and very conservative. All these school teachers who are just very content with being school teachers. They get off 2 days. They watch sports. They play with their kids. They go to church on Sunday. That's a big fan base.
George now, because George Foreman had that fan base, and then it's Evander Holyfield, and I don't think there was anybody for a while. You know what I mean? And that's right. And that could have been Shawn Porter's fan base. And not only that though, but if he was just getting in the ring and doing less talking, if you're not a talker, don't talk. Right? If you're not a talker, you don't have to do nothing. Just do the interviews and the what do you call it, the lead up. All of the lead up stuff, the 24/7 and all of that stuff. But outside of that, if you're not a talker, lead that to the people who do it for you. I don't know who's Lou DiBella or whoever it is for PBC. But yeah, he messed up. And then again, we got the next best person that represent us and who's been relatively quiet during his come up, and that's EJ. And then you get in there and then you start talking out your face about EJ. So now we like, okay, we see how this dude is. He was pretending like he didn't know what was going to happen when EJ was getting in the ring with Mikey. I don't know. That's good because Mikey got IQ. Man, Mikey sees something that nobody else don't see. He got a magnifying glass that nobody else got. He got some glasses on that nobody else don't got. Yeah. Because Mikey saw something that nobody else saw.
He still ain't answered that question. He still ain't answered that question.
Yeah. But for Terrence Crawford, I would like to see the people in the chat, and I would love for Fly High because he on the Bud, he on the Bud.
Somebody got to be.
Say it again.
Somebody got to be.
Yeah, no, and that's cool because he gonna get in there and he gonna represent for Bud every single time. But I want him to call in though. You know what I'm saying? I would love for him to call in. But for anybody that's there, who are the 3 best options for Bud to fight right now? So some people agree with Gary Russell Jr., some people don't. You know, you think he do. I think Reggie think it's a bad idea. You know, I'm like 50-50, but Gary Russell, I'm also a part of the, you know, I come from the fabric that, listen, I'm going to leave you alone, you leave me alone. But then as soon as you start calling me crazy, calling me up my name and start doing crazy stuff, now we got an issue. You done told the world, you done cracked me in the jaw, you done called me a whole bunch of bitches in front of the world, and now I ain't going to do nothing. Now that means Bud acting like how Canelo act when, what's my boy from Rhode Island? Boo Boo, like when Andre called him a whole bunch of bitches. So if anybody else would have did it, you would have spoke up. Now this is happening, now you ain't saying nothing. I think Gary Russell is, I mean, it's cool. Listen, if we hear it once, twice, maybe 3 times, but he's doing it every day. And it sounds annoying to a lot of us because we don't, you know, we just want to see a fight. But if that's what he got to do to make Bud get off his ass and say, man, send a contract over. And didn't Gary Russell say that him and Al Heyman was already talking and they tried to send a contract over?
Yeah, he said they did.
Yeah. So, you know, if the dude talking, smash his ass. And then leave it at that. Is Gary Russell is he a top 15 pound for pound fighter?
Yeah.
I'm asking everybody in here. Is Gary Russell
for sure.
Is Gary Russell in the top 10? Is he in the top 15? Where is Gary Russell Jr. at? So we can determine as today or right now. Because if Bud say tomorrow, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And if we got Gary Russell ranked anywhere in the top 10, top 15, okay, then it's a good fight. Bud is bigger. You know, I can't say Bud got a better resume. Not really.
Man, they let Mikey get that money. Man, they let Mikey get that money. Everybody should. Man, that should have 50,000 people there. And he didn't even win a moment, let alone a round.
Right.
I told y'all niggas the first day the fight was signed, I says, he gonna get his ass beat. I mean, it was so bad that me and Peter was cracking jokes with one another. Oh, we gonna show you. I said, man, y'all got no chance, dog. No chance. Come on, man. And I mean, Gary Russell got a better chance than Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are people saying? Because I can't see the chat. So everybody's saying he top 10, top 15, top 20,
definitely. Top 15, top 20. He's definitely top 15. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. So let's say top 17. Since you want to go for 20 17. And 5, yeah.
Okay. Top 17. I want everybody to put it in there. So when later on, if it do happen, I want to go back and I want to look at it. I want to look at the people comments and the people that want to stay neutral and not say nothing. Weak. But I want to look at it if the fight is made and if Gary Russell do something in there. I mean, listen, Green Machine touched him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He got rocked by Gamboa, and Gamboa's a little dude, you know, especially at that time. So I think Bud wins the fight. I don't know about annihilating him because even though I don't think Gary can do much to hurt Bud, I still think he got good enough defense and he's fast enough to get out of the way of a lot of the shots. He rolls real good, you know what I'm saying? And he's short and he bend his knees pretty good, you know. He laid on that back foot and rock pretty good. So like, you know, I'm just like this, man. If you're gonna keep calling the dude out, I mean, if Bud gonna allow him to call him out, then that's a little suspect. You know, can't keep saying he too small, and then when it gets to Kell Brook, he's broken, and then when it gets to Keith Thurman, his hair too long, and when it gets to, you know, every time you get to somebody, there's always an excuse. Yeah. Man, fight somebody who we know what their pedigree and their fabric is, and then we can judge you based off of that. But I think he don't want to get in there because if you get in there with somebody and they have a good match with him, then he's not going to be considered number 1 pound for pound. They're going to probably try to give that to Canelo, or Lomachenko. And then once that happens, then he's delusional. He still thinks that he's the A side fighting against EJ. And he wants to kind of live with that. I'm the pound for pound best fighter and I'm undefeated and I got a belt. But if somebody take that belt from him, or if he's not considered number 1 pound for pound, then he loses a lot of money, or he's going to have to concede a lot, like make a lot of concessions. So anyway, I just wanted to put that in there so I could see what people were saying. in the chat, but the Patreon. Sign up to the Patreon. If you haven't, hit the like button immediately, real quick.
Smash that like
Everybody,
button.
just take a second. Smash the like button. We're gonna give y'all a second. We're gonna count to 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash the like button. Appreciate you, and hit the sub button. And then somebody's gonna put a link in the chat, and you can do the same with his channel. Easy work. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, peace. John Page, Gary, Russell Jr. Y'all let Pac-Man go and make history with history top 10 with all them losses, and y'all let Mikey do it. Gary Russell, stop Bud. Do it. Hey, let's go. Let's do it.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch.
What's popping? What's popping?
Man, what's going on, Fred?
Man, how you feel, big homie?
Man, I'm good, man. Just laying down now. I had a concert going. Shit, I gave everybody fell asleep on my ass. Niggas ain't want to hear what I had to say tonight. They fell asleep. So
oh man.
I'm finna go. Don't worry about it. Wait till 2 o'clock. I'm finna go wake everybody ass up.
Oh man. What's
good? Yeah, man. We've been singing church songs. We've been singing rap songs, country songs, everything. Yes, sir.
Y'all living y'all best life over there.
Man, that's what camp is about. Shit. And like I be trying to tell people, we don't go out, man. We just be at the house entertaining each other. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'm gonna wake up at the house. I'm gonna wake the whole house up. I got something for the air tonight.
What you singing, Kurt Franklin? What you doing? You gonna stomp in that motherfucker?
No, I ain't gonna stomp. I don't know yet. I'm thinking of something. It's gonna, when it comes to me, it's gonna come.
Facts.
I got Deacon Wild upstairs. I got Brother Bates over there.
Brother Bates. That goes too. Brother Bates, nigga. That nigga watches. Brother Bates watches the parking lot before church starts. You know what I mean?
He's scoping every site. You know
Absolutely right.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, man? We talking about Bud?
Yeah, we talking about Bud, man. He got to fight somebody, dog. That's all we want is him just to fight somebody.
I mean Bud got to fight somebody, but man, shit, but at the same time, Bud, not like I hate. I don't really. Bud ain't never hated on us, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him. But it's because everybody got their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But shit, Bud really a problem now. He's really a problem. But
prove it.
I want to see him and Benavidez again.
You like to see him fight Jose Benavidez again?
Yep.
Wow.
Because I mean, shit, you go look at the fight, he created problems for that man.
He
definitely
did.
Created problems.
Oh, he dazed him twice with that up. He hit him twice. That could have changed the fight.
He just got a bad knee like Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah.
Shit, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shit, that was a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez was at one point, he was a top 47. You know what I'm saying? Before he hurt his knee, I think with a motorcycle accident or some shit like that.
Got shot.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's shot. Right. Damn, that's damn sure did. Man, them goddamn brothers crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crack, drugs, all this shit.
Yeah, that's a good family up there, though. I like the Benavidez family.
Yeah, I love them.
I like them. I like their mindset. He raised some alpha males. You know what I mean? They some dogs. Yeah. They some dogs. I respect that about them. Well,
oh yeah, for sure. I respect them boys too. You know, so I definitely do, man. Shit. Y'all need to come join the concert one night, man. Come join the concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Tomorrow when you got the concert, or Thursday. If y'all having the concert Thursday, man, yeah, you gotta let us chime in a bit.
we don't record about shit. 27 songs.
Huh?
Yeah, we don't record about 27 songs.
Oh man, y'all niggas gonna have a motherfucking anthropology. What is that called? Whatever that shit is. You know, some educated person. Reggie Owens know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yes, man, shit. But we got We got single for days, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shit, all I hit, we going in on all I hit. But look, I'm gonna tell you this though.
What's up?
Because I heard that one caller talking about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But you know it. Just us being around each other for the last couple of weeks, man. Real talk, man. The hate ain't doing nothing, but it ain't doing nothing. It ain't doing nothing. But that fire, man. I wish the people could see what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Wish the people could see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And I say that with just confidence, not just because that's my brother, but just saying that because I wish the people seeing what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All I know is they work out in the sun today, boy. That bitch put everybody out.
Hey, you know we are having a concert series. You know that, right?
Oh shit, we can headline. We can headline.
Oh God, that should be funny as hell, dog. That should be funny.
Y'all just let us know what y'all want to hear. We got shit. I promise. We
got
gospel,
man, the Wilder and the Champs.
We got reggae. We made a reggae today. We made a reggae track today.
Oh Jesus! All original? All original?
Man, just us. I'm telling you.
All original. Or y'all
riding by honking their horns at us.
Or y'all doing karaoke?
Hell no, we making our own shit.
Oh shit! Who's the singer in the group? Because I know D is the rapper. Who's the singer?
Everybody. Shit, he can sing too.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh,
I told you that's Deacon. That's Deacon right there.
Oh man.
And now you got Brother Bates and you got Deacon. You know what I'm saying? You got Deacon Wild. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
well, I ain't want shit, man. I just want.
I know we appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. I ain't spoke to you today anyway, so I appreciate you hitting me for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go wake up the house, dude.
All right, go ahead. Throw some water on the motherfuckers.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm for this out. Along.
Oh, okay.
Along.
Oh man, y'all having too much fun. How long y'all down there for? Man, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, peace.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's popping, man? You getting more and more consistent, dog. Appreciate that. Oh, you gotta go off mute. I'll be giving these. You can't hear me?
So, all you scared to death Negroes.
What's popping, Asia? How y'all phones stop working? Let me open up another one. I'm gonna hit the refresh button, and we're gonna. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. What's popping, dog? What's popping? 678.
How much? I got a question. I want to know who called for the Danny Garcia fight.
Who called for the No, that's a good question. Who called for the Danny Garcia fight? But it's a short answer. Keith Thurman was injured. Manny Pacquiao ran, and he just beat Shawn Porter. So that leaves Danny Garcia.
Why he didn't fight Bud? If it's strap season, he could have fought Bud.
I don't think Bud wanted to fight. I don't think they want. You know what I mean? I don't think Bob, because here's you ready for the conversation?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm
Ready. I'm glad. Because did you see how easy it was to make the Tyson Fury fight? I announced that fight in September. I announced matter of fact, I announced the Fury Wilder fight in August of last year. I told you guys the date and everything, February 22nd or 23rd it was. You see how easy it was to make that fight? So
yes.
So when you see that, you know that both parties are ready to do the fight. Because that's
Okay.
September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 6 months. So 6 months prior. So that means they was in negotiations probably for a month prior to that, you know. And that fight was done. Honestly, I'm not going to, I just got pure speculation. I didn't speak to D about this, but I remember telling somebody D's next 3 fights are already set when he was going to do that Showtime deal. So I'm willing to bet that his fights were already done, because remember, he went to go watch that guy kiss the other dude. He went to go watch him kiss him, but he kissed that guy. But that's all I remember from those 2 fights is him kissing the guy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Fury kissing the guy. So because he went over there, that leads me to believe that I remember Ness went over there and did that, and then the dude threw the turkey and shit. So that leads me to believe that everything was already in place, because he came out to Sweet Home Alabama. You know what I mean? So everything was already in place prior to that. So that would lead me to believe that they know when to make the fight.
I have a question about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was that last Fury fight a 50-50 split?
Was that last Fury fight 50? No, it wasn't a 50-50 split. Hell no.
It wasn't 50-50? I thought it was 50-50.
No, I mean, maybe on paper, maybe when you give it to the
Okay. Right.
You know, till you give it to the guy so you pay less taxes. Yeah. Oh, he made 2 million.
Okay,
He made 2 million. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I would believe that Bud would be more of agreement to make that a 50-50 fight, but I believe it's Spence I really believe Spence is the holdup in that Bud versus Spence fight. I don't agree. I don't believe Spence is willing to make that a 50-50 fight. Deontay Wilder was willing to do that for Fury. And Fury didn't even have a belt, and he was willing on paper to make it a 50-50 fight. So I personally believe that but Spence is the holdup. Spence will not agree to no 50-50 fight on paper.
So what's the holdup?
A belt.
So what's the holdup with Spence? I mean, excuse me, with Crawford fighting Ugas?
Crawford wants to fight the best. Why the hell should Crawford fight Ugas when Ugas just lost to Spence?
But that's a fraud. But you can't say that when the motherfucker fought Amir Khan in April. How can you say that?
Cool, but hold on.
I think that was
Fred. They wasn't trying to fight. Thurman wasn't trying to fight.
That was the same night Danny Garcia fought.
Nobody was trying to fight him at that time.
You're missing the point. You're missing, like, when you look down on it, like, and you're not trying to be emotional about it, you got to judge them on their merits,
right?
And if he's not going, Lomachenko gave up a certain amount of his purse to make the fight, because he said, y'all think this guy can beat me? Y'all really think y'all ain't got no love for Lomachenko? Y'all really ain't got no love for Lomachenko? Oh, I'm gonna give up 500,000, 300,000, whatever he gave up, and I'm gonna show y'all I'm the best fighter in the world. Terrence Crawford says, I'm not taking a pay cut, and I'm willing to sit out the entire year if I don't get my money. That's what he said. That's a quote from Bomac, who represents Terrence Crawford, because he don't talk.
Okay. I just want to ask one more question.
Yeah, please.
How can it be strap season if he's not even unifying right now? He's fighting Danny Garcia. I don't even think Danny Garcia deserves a shot with Spence. But how the hell is it strap season when he's not even unifying his belts right now?
Well, you got to ask Crawford the same thing.
I mean, another thing. Why the hell does Manny Pacquiao get a pass?
No, he don't get a pass.
Everybody just bypassing Manny Pacquiao. He gets a motherfucking pass around here.
Manny
Why the hell
Pacquiao
does
don't
Manny
get a
Pacquiao
pass.
get a pass?
Manny Pacquiao don't get a pass.
It seems like it, because everybody's pointing a finger at Bud. Bud's trying to fight Manny right now. Manny ain't accepting that fight. So I feel like they giving Manny a pass.
He ain't getting no pass. He ain't getting no pass. Manny Pacquiao is an anomaly. Manny Pacquiao is an outlier. Manny Pacquiao is like, everybody know who Manny Pacquiao is. He's going to sit and find a weakness and be a hyena. He's not a lion. He's a hyena at this point in his life. You know what I mean? Or a tiger. You know what I mean? He's just going to go in or be a seagull. Just go in and take the fish and get the hell out of there. You understand what I'm saying? So I think like that's just the reality of it.
All right. Well, all right. That's all I have to say.
I appreciate you calling in.
All right.
All right, one. Yeah. I mean, all we asking. Listen, I know we ragging on Shawn Porter and we having fun with the shit, but I'm not gonna sit here and not.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
What's up, man? What's up? Let me get this point off real quick. I'm not gonna sit here on this show and say Shawn Porter is not a hell of a fighter, dog. That's one thing you're not gonna say. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. So if any man signs up to fight Shawn Porter, if any man on earth signs up to fight that man, you gonna earn it. You know what I mean? You gonna earn your bag of chips that day. You gonna earn your bedtime snack, as I tell Lincoln. You know what I mean? What's up, Asia? How you feel?
55, sitting on 55 mil as we all.
Man, that's great. What's popping?
What's the deal?
I'm good.
You chilling?
I'm great.
Man, I still ain't got that email from you yet, but we'll talk about that later.
What email?
I'll hit you up.
No, you said if I see one, I'll send it to you. Right? You said if I see one, right? Is that what you told me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see one.
No, you told me to check the email. I checked it. Ain't nothing in there.
No, you emailed me and I said, you just emailed me and I said, what's up? And you didn't. I don't know what you want.
Oh, you said that was in the text.
The text. I'm sorry. That was a text. I'm sorry. But go ahead. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that came to my phone. It didn't come to my email.
Okay. What's up?
It's, you know, chiming in. I mean, the conversation, like you said, just, man, we've been talking about this, seemed like for decades now. Shit just crazy.
You the wise one. Go ahead.
I did what?
I said you're the wise one.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't got I don't have the remedy to Bud or Shawn's.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even call it a conundrum because it's really not a problem. Well, the problem lies within them if it is a problem. But I want to put you on the spot, Fred.
No, put me on the spot. Go ahead.
Okay, I was trying to call in early after the one guy when he was speaking on Kenny Porter and
go ahead.
About him managing Shawn's career, and he asked you, you know, about your kid.
Yeah.
You know, if the, you know, the powers that be trying to enhance his career, and you got to choose between your relationship and his career. And you ducked that mug like.
No, I didn't duck it. I said when you know the truth.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, it's a simple answer for me. Well, I'm gonna give you the answer. No, because Fred don't duck. No, I'm gonna give you the answer.
Okay, but you still cut me off, Fred. What you answered was from what you knew of
exactly. So that's
right. But
let me answer it so we can just get rid of all that. Right?
Correct. Okay.
So you ain't got to lose. You ain't got to filibust. You ain't got to say nothing. It's a really easy solution with Frederick Hawthorne. How do we get to the finish line? What's the solution? I don't have pride when it comes to solutions. Very seldom. 99 out of 100 times, Frederick don't have pride when it comes to solutions. I don't. So if the solution is, hey, Fred, you take a step back. Dre, you step in, or appointed manager, you step in. It's fine. You know, I tell the story all the time about how when I was like very rigid with Lincoln, you know what I mean? And Dre told me it's okay to have compassion. It's okay to have compassion for your son. You know what I mean? And I said, you're absolutely fucking right. That was like an aha moment in my life. You know, so I trust Dre. Dre will make it right. If I got to take a step back, I do it with the schools. When, you know what I mean? So I have no qualms with that. You ain't never got to worry about me with pride. Nah, that shit is minimal in my life.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
No, I just know because I don't like filibuster. I don't like filibustering when you want the truth from me. Nah, don't worry about it. Nah, just I'm just gonna give you the answer and let you deal with my answer. I don't mind. Like I said, my greatest asset is being calm in uncomfortable situations. That's one of my greatest assets.
Right. The only reason why I brought it up because you answered it to me, but when that caller answered, you answered it in regards to Shawn.
Yeah, I did because I know a lot of the information. So I thought he wanted that answer, but you want this answer, and I'm comfortable giving you that answer.
No, I mean, and I concur. You know, if the situation came down to like, say, hey, yeah, we're about buy your daughter's whole catalog, but if they probably say, well, we don't like your dad. You know, he's standing up, he's talking too pro this, pro that.
Oh, you know how many times? Do you know how many times I have handed the phone to somebody else and say your name is Lisa Marshall or Lisa anything. I've done it a million times because I know how to. The goal is to get to the end. The goal is to get to the finish line. You know what I mean? You know how many times I pick up a phone and I know the loan officer is calling? Hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. It's a pleasure. Thanks for calling. I'm glad you called on time. You know, I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass, man. I'm dead ass. You know how many times I've gone to job interviews in my 20s? I wasn't this person in my 20s, though. But you know how many times, because my name is Frederick Hawthorne. That's an androgynous name. And that's one of the reasons why I named my kids after Lincoln Kennedy. Because I was like, I want my kids to get in and infiltrate the system and win. You know, I don't want them to see my kids coming because I know how I'm going to raise my kids. And so I was like, he had a great impact on me. I'm going to try and get Lincoln Kennedy on this show too, because he doesn't know. I haven't seen the man in 20 years. So I want to get him on the show at some point and thank him for what he did when I was a really young kid. And so I intentionally, because I know the doors that my name got me in. I know it. Like I really know it. And I, you know, and so that's just one of, if my kids want to change their names and be more ethnic, if that's you're more than welcome to, you know, so.
Yeah, Lincoln Kennedy, old Seattle.
Yeah.
Him and Ross Frank.
Yeah. Lincoln Kennedy, man. Offensive lineman, man. Yeah. The second best offensive lineman of this era.
Of this era?
Who's that era when I was a kid.
Okay. Yeah, that era. Yeah,
who was the first? Who was the first?
You say O-lineman?
Yeah.
You could throw Orlando Pace.
That's
in
it.
there.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. Orlando Pace. That's it. And then it's
old boy from Baltimore, the Ravens, Ogden. Well,
yeah, he was good. Jonathan Ogden out of UCLA. What up, DB? Right. You know, yeah, he was good.
He was decent.
Fred, what's up, black man? The DMV, all hands on deck. Thank you.
But back to the children thing, and then I'll be getting off.
Yeah,
but salute to the chat again. Yeah, everybody knows, Rob G. Film, Phil H, DB, Eric in St. Louis. I'm gonna slide on him one day. He gonna trip him out like, nigga, wait, how you find out where I stay? Nigga, it's St. Louis. What don't I know? But I agree. The only thing that I would probably have a problem with, like, is it'll create division. To some degree. I ain't saying to like my kids would turn on me, be like, yeah, fuck you. But, just anytime, the quote unquote powers that be can slide in and divide your family unit as y'all move as a pack, it might be setting one of them up for the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? That'd be my main concern. Is it worth it then? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's definitely
how Hollywood do. The kid stars, and then you always find out some. Not always, but a lot of times you find out some tragic shit. Like what's old boy Arnold? What you talking about, Willis? That scenario, and then a bunch of other ones.
I'm actually excited to see what type of parent I was, and I'm speaking like when Lincoln is 22 and Kennedy is 22. I'm excited for those moments. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I'm
excited to see.
That's when you're gonna know. Yeah, that's when you're gonna know what's it.
Yeah, and I'm very like, if there ever such thing of a liberal, and my house is very liberal. Like it's like free will all over the house. You know what I mean? There's structure now. But like I'm big on conversation. Like, why did you do that? What was your thought process? Like, how did you, you know what I mean? And there's some things that are unforgivable, you know, but I'm very big on like cathartically going through it because they're so young, you know what I mean? And so that's just who I am, you know, and I'm learning on the fly though. I'm a 6-year veteran. I'm a 5-year veteran at being a parent. It's not like
You haven't even got a star yet.
Yeah.
You probably a 1-star general.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know a lot of people done gave you advice, and I'm never the one to tell anyone how to raise their children, but I just give you a little tip.
Mm-hmm.
And this is anyone that's listening that probably have children your age. Monitor their influence. Of course, like you said, you're gonna move your pride and your ego out the way. A lot of parents say, I'm my children's main influence. And you're gonna get that surprise one day. The main influence might be that Jack Daniels. I'm just saying, I ain't wishing it on nobody. Or it could be some on a more positive side. But all I'm saying is monitor their influence. And if you are the influence, then you know you don't have to monitor because they're gonna be right up under you all the time. They ain't worrying about baseball, who's dunking, who's catching touchdowns. You're their main influence. But, you know, whatever the child is gravitating to, you monitor that. And then you pretty much get a better grasp for when they turn adults. And then you'll know what you're dealing with. But that's it. You know, that's my call. I don't know what to do about the whole welterweight division. It's a shambles, man. We ain't gonna get the fights. It's fucked up.
It is.
It's all fucked up now, Fred. What we gonna do now?
What we gonna do now? What we gonna do now?
What we gonna do now?
We gonna vote.
It's
That's
all
what we gonna do.
fucked
We gonna vote for Biden. That's what we gonna do.
Oh no. That's sinking the ship, man. I ain't on that shit. I ain't voting for Biden. I ain't voting for Trump. You know what I'm saying? But they could buy.
Asia Math about to do. I mean, he about to do. Reggie Owens about to delete what he just said. He just said facts. Asia Math. We have to monitor these babies. I'm surprised.
me and Reggie Owens, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I really salute him for standing on the square he stand on.
Yeah, he stand on it too.
I'm not jumping on that shit. That's what I'm gonna say this. Let me get off the line. That's like me saying, "Hey, I'm fighting for the house nigga position." And then the person might come back and say, "Well, damn, nigga, you content with being a field nigga?" Nigga, I ain't being neither one of them niggas. I'm being a nigga. I'm a nigga. But that's my time, Fred. I'm gonna get out of here. Right?
That's strong. That's strong. That's strong.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
202. What's up?
What's up, Fred?
What's popping, man? We gonna talk on speaker? Is that what we gonna do tonight? What's up?
Nah, I got my earphones on.
Oh yeah, oh that's right. Yeah, okay. What's up? How you feel?
Man, I'm cool, man. Hey, look,
this shit
man.
Clear as hell. Damn.
Man, what's the dude? The dude that was just on before the other dude. The only reason Earl Smith's wife and Danny Garcia is Danny Garcia is mandatory for the WBC. Just for H Money. H Money keep thinking Devin Haney is the real truth, man.
Hey, tell Gary we want him in Sunday night. I sent him a text today.
All right, I'm gonna let him know. All
right, for sure. So go ahead. We gotta like that match again. Take your time though, because H Money gonna come in right after you. So we gonna make sure that happens.
H Money think Devin Haney is the real truth, right? And when I look at Devin Haney, he's good. He only good with like if he got a slow foot Mexican in front of him or a slow foot fighter, somebody that ain't got the skill set. But put him up against somebody with the skill set, because every time they put Spawn out there, he look good. But when they put Spawn out there with somebody that got a skill set, ain't Shakur smaller than him? Even though he was 16, Shakur was 18. He didn't look like he belonged in the ring with Shakur.
But if you put him in the ring, my little brother, he's going to get stopped, man. He's not that good. And then why y'all never came back with no other money? No talking about, oh, Gary, that's too much, Gary. We got this for you. But y'all gonna go with a game ball, and Devin Haney gonna get on an interview and say he's gonna beat Gamboa better than Tank beat him. What champion, what fighter thinks like that? Who wanna go fight somebody they know they're gonna beat? Who does that? You don't even do that in the streets. If you know you can whip this dude, man, I don't want to fight him, man. I don't want to get scarred all up, probably bust a lip, but I beat his ass for somebody I know I'm going to beat. Then I ain't going to get no brownie points off. But that's your champion, though, H-Money. Your champion, man. Now let's get to the everybody keeps saying Terrence Crawford too big for my little brother. Terrence Crawford been fighting little guys. He come from 135. He's not a true welterweight, dog. Because he gained weight. He ain't gained no punching power by gaining weight. He got the same punching power. He got the same punching power. And he got the same chin. And like I was saying to my little brother, if Gamboa was disciplined enough, like defensive discipline enough, he'd have stopped Terrence Crawford. He was winning. When I go back and look at the fight, he was winning the fight. He was touching Terrence Crawford up. It's just when he get the sand openings, he just let his hands go and never come back to his defense and get tagged. And look, man, they gave Pacquiao his chance to go make history against De La Hoya when everybody said Pacquiao was going to get killed and all this. Pacquiao survived. Y'all let Mikey Garcia knowing damn well Earl Smith was going to dominate that boy, man. Y'all let him go do it. So why everybody hating on my little brother that because he wanted to go make history? And y'all ain't saying that Tank ducked him, Leo ducked him, Oscar Valdez ducked him, Lee Salisbury ducked him on national TV. He pumped Lee Salisbury on national TV. Josh Warrington keeps saying his name, but after he'll say his name and then he'll fight. And then after Josh Warrington fight, his big thing, Gary Russell only fight once a year. Y'all let Abner Mares duck him. He got Abner Mares built, but you went to go chase Leo Santa Cruz. But it's this guy right here that knocked the guy out, that knocked you out to take your belt. He got your belt. Abner Mares ain't want to come get his belt back. Who else is there? All right, Shakur Stevenson. I say Shakur ducked him. You know what? You want to know why? He was passive aggressive when he was talking about my little brother. He was passive aggressive, but he want to go fight the weakest champion in the division. That's why they need to get rid of all them belts. They need to have 2 belts there. 2 belts. You want to go? You beat somebody for a Vegas title, but you call out the weakest champion. Why you ain't call out Gary? Why you ain't give Gary the energy you gave Josh Warrington? Then when you couldn't get the Josh Warrington fight, you ain't even go after the Gary Russell fight. You split, go to 130. Come on, man. But y'all don't say nothing about that though. But y'all be, and then, all right, let's go with him and Lomachenko. All right, Lomachenko beat him. Split decision. But nobody talks about how Toledo dog walk Lomachenko. Don't nobody talk about that. Toledo dog walk Lomachenko. I know Lomachenko ain't what's his record? What's his record, Fred?
14-1.
14-1?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't 14-0. He's 14-1. Lomachenko got dog walk. And y'all be trying to put him at number one. He's number one or number two. So why your brother not in the top 10 of a pound for pound list? Everybody ducking him. Don't nobody want to fight him. He just Slim. He did the most disrespectful thing in the world, dog. He put his hands on a man 6'5". This man ain't had no energy. He ain't had no energy. He's like, Gary do that. Gary funny. Come on, man. He's a bitch, man. Y'all let all these dudes do all these bitch ass tactics. Now y'all letting Terrence Crawford get away with it. Shawn is disrespecting Terrence Crawford. The only thing he ain't say that he trying to fuck Terrence Crawford's wife or something. That's the only thing he ain't say that was too disrespectful. I know he ain't gonna say it, but that's the only thing he ain't say. But other than that, he is challenging this manhood, dog. And then everybody keep on talking about he's too big, Terrence gonna whitewash him. All right, let him get a chance then. Tell Terrence Crawford, man, go ahead. But I say if he fight Keith Thurman, cool. But you about to fight a broken eye that got 2 broken eyes, Kell Brooks, that ain't fight. When the last time Kell Brooks fought? After Earl Smith fought him. When the last, and he ain't fighting at 147 in like what? 4 years, 4 to 3 years.
It's been some time.
Come on, man. He about to shrink all the way down, do another Amir Khan, man. He need to go fight Amir Khan, man. Go over there, they'll make a lot of money over where they at. Fight Amir Khan, man. If he not fighting what's his name? Keith Thurman or Shawn Porter, and him and Shawn on some buddy, it's not time for us to fight right now. Come on, man. What type of sucker shit? You know what it is? What I think it is?
Go ahead.
You know what I really truly think it is?
I'm listening.
He don't want one of them to touch his chin. You know, one of them dudes touch his chin, they might stop him because they A-class fighters. Because if you go look at his record, he's been fighting all B-class fighters, B to C-class fighters his whole career. Come on, man. Then y'all talking about he was undisputed. He fought for the vacant title?
Belt.
I forgot.
Yeah, he fought the guy who just fought at 47.
For a vacant title. Then he fought pissed out. Man, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Then he had a chance to fight Danny Garcia, but y'all chose to. Bob ain't want to get Danny $3 million, but you sit there and gave Amir Khan $5 million. So which one you will pay? Which one you will try to? Which one you think is sell a fight? Danny Garcia or Amir Khan at that time?
Definitely Danny. Well, it's proven. It's proven. That fight didn't do too well. Numbers. Yeah, didn't do numbers.
Danny do numbers. So you telling me that you won't give man $5 million, but this man only won $3 million, and he's going to bring in more butts in the seat. Come on, man. They know what's up. They don't want to jeopardize. They want the Smith fight so bad. They want the Smith fight so bad that they want to make this boy don't go through no tests or nothing.
Thomas Delorme for the vacant.
Huh?
Thomas Delorme for the vacant.
Yeah, he fought for a vacant title, and then he fought a 16-1. What? One of them was 16-1, I forgot what's his name. The last one he fought, he was like 16-1. Man, come on, man. He fought all B to C class fighters, man, his whole career, dog. The only person he got on his resume is Gamboa, the smaller man that came from 126 to see him at 135. He was all for a whole year, because that's what they say about my brother. He only fight once a year. So he was all for a whole year. Come on, man. And you was in a dog fight with him. Until he just takes so many chances. Like, he a good offensive fighter, but he has no defensive discipline. He up there in a high weight class knowing, and he has no chin. Gamboa has no chin. But you had a tough time fighting that guy. Man, look, man. Give my little brother his chance, man. That's all y'all do. He either he gonna get his ass whooped or he gonna shine, man. Either or, man. He gonna do either one, man. Everybody crying, talking about, man, he's clout chasing. How you clout chasing and you trying to fight the best? I don't understand these bitch ass fans either, man. I don't understand, because I don't understand bitch ass niggas, so that's why I don't understand that shit when the motherfuckers say a motherfucker clout chasing and I'm trying to fight a test, somebody that can test me. I'm trying to fight the biggest, the so-called king of the pound for pound. I'm clout chasing. I'm disrespecting the shit out of him. I'm trying to get in the ring. Either he gonna knock me out, or I'm gonna fuck him up. And I got my little brother stopping him.
Whoa. Stopping him?
Yeah, I got him stopping him.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because you know why I got him stopping him? Terrence is gonna try to fight. Terrence is gonna try to fight, and he's gonna get clipped with something he don't see.
He definitely gonna get Terrence Crawford definitely gonna get hit with something he said if he fights in the pocket. I can guarantee you that.
Man, he fights in the pocket with my little brother. He's gonna get hit with something he don't see. He's gonna get hit with that hook, and it's over. And if he get that stumble he gave up Gamboa, my little brother gonna stop him. Come on, man. My little brother's smarter enough that he's gonna stop him. Everybody he hurt, he stopped. Come on, man. And then y'all keep on talking about JoJo Diaz. He had a tough. JoJo wouldn't open up. King Tug won't open up. Go look at their fight before they fight my brother or after they fight my brother. They ain't fight like that. They open up. They ain't open up for my little brother run the first 6 rounds on both of them.
You got No, you got some support in here. Jay Cooley say facts. True street nigga, make the fight.
Hey, come on, man, make the fight. You can't do it. And everybody gonna see it. Hey, that's a pay-per-view fight.
Yeah, we definitely
the little man versus the big man, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who's not gonna watch it? There's a lot of little people that's gonna cheer for him. Who's not gonna watch it? Come on, man, that's a pay-per-view fight. Who's not gonna watch it? And they got a back history. They got a back history. It seems like my little brother done chumped him twice. Man, he chumped him once and he fractured his jaw. Come on, man. It's a lot of shit it's a lot of holes in Terrence Crawford little story he told, right? Because I look at it like this, Fred. It took him 3 days to come out and say something. He fake text something. He tweeted something. Then after the tweet, it took him 3 days to reply. And then now, when it takes 3 days to reply, Mark Davis, Dynamite come out and say something. Why it take them that long to come out and say something? Fred.
I can't tell you that. His sister spoke up and then he spoke up. I don't know why.
No.
But I know you're leaning towards, but I don't. you're leaning towards he was conjuring up a story.
They all got together and cohort the story. Come on, man. The Todd put it out there. Todd was like, him and Gary Russell got into a scruffle. And that chin problem, he never got dropped. You hear what I'm saying? He never got dropped. So what chin problem is Todd talking about? I'm just saying, I'm trying to get, people to look what Todd is talking about. He's talking about he had a chin problem. He never got dropped. But you got a chin problem. Come on, man. And then my little brother Ben told me that story when he had to walk the bleachers on him. But I told him no, they didn't say nothing about it. But now, man, let all that shit go. Fuck them niggas, man. Like I said, man, that's all. If I'd have made a boxing one, none of these niggas be my friends, man. I don't give a fuck. Only I had friends with heavyweights and middleweights. They'd be my friends. Everybody in and out my weight class, man. Fuck them niggas.
Oh man, Time Wood says lose for Bud to take that fight. Hang it up, bro. It won't happen.
How's a lose? He getting money. What the fuck? He gonna get paid. What the fuck? What's a lose? I never heard nothing with somebody saying lose with somebody getting paid, dog. When you getting paid and getting paid a lot of money, what's a lose?
Mm-hmm.
Man, tell them sucker ass niggas miss me with that shit. Who said that? Who just said that, Fred?
Oh, it was someone in the chat.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, Time Woods.
Time Woods, you a bitch ass nigga for even saying that, man. Come on, man. What's a lose and you get paid for? You get paid. All right, this little dude is talking all this shit to you. This little dude is just bothering you. You don't say nothing. You might as well get him in the ring. You getting paid for it. You want to get paid for it. You probably can get it on pay-per-view and still get paid and have the money. Mikey and what time just did it? Mikey and Earl just did it. Y'all let Mikey Garcia go up there and challenge Earl Smith talking about he saw some hoes and got the shit whooped out on him for 12 rounds and still walking around here like he the shit. He still be on fucking doing all these interviews like he the shit. Beat Jesse Vargas that went fucking it got a fucking draw with the man he beat the shit out of. Adrian Brown. Come on, man. But he's still walking around here with his chest up, still at 147. They about to give him a fucking Pacquiao fight. And y'all still going with this shit, but my little brother can't get a turn to fucking fight. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody crying about that shit, though. You know me? And it's mostly black people that's what you call it to your channel. Ain't nobody crying about that shit, though. Ain't nobody cried about when Mikey Garcia wanted to see Earl Smith and none of that shit. No, he wasn't gonna win. That nigga took all y'all money. Y'all got robbed for 12 rounds, dog. At least my little brother gonna fight. At least y'all know my little brother. At least he gonna go in there. He's not gonna cover up like no bitches. Just make it to the 12th round, dog. He's gonna fight, dog. Come on, man. He was dehydrated fighting motherfucking Lomachenko, and he fought. Oh, bitch, he fought. Come on, man. At least y'all know he gonna fight. He gonna fight to the end, dog. You gotta take him out on the shield. Mikey Garcia just slim. His brother was about to stop the fight. He's like, no, I got this. I can make it to the 12th round.
Omega Red said, Bud letting Gary bully him. LOL.
Man, bullying the shit out of them, dog. We thinking about going to Omaha, man, and saying, fuck it, we'll just farm on IG Live. Fuck it.
Time Wood says lose.
Fuck it. If y'all don't want to see it on what's called, we'll just go to his gym. We'll ride right to Omaha, Nebraska, ride to his gym and see him on IG Live and put it on live. Fuck it. Fuck is y'all talking about, man? Y'all motherfuckers, man. I swear, man. There's a lot of bitch people in the world, Fred, man. You gotta stay away from them, dog. I ain't lying. You gotta recognize the bitch niggas, and hurry up and get the fuck away from them before you start to like something about them, right? And then they infiltrate you. Some bullshit, man. But Fred, man, let me go ahead and go, man. I saved my piece, man. I'm about to go to sleep, man. It's like 2 o'clock on the side, man.
I appreciate you, and tell Gary to check his text.
All right, cool. I'm gonna tell him in the morning.
All right, appreciate you, King.
Thanks, Fred.
All right, one. I got you. I just wanted him to get off, man. Let him. I know H Money want to respond. I'm not gonna not let H Money respond. I know he want to respond. I'll let him respond. He got off. Let me get the super chats in. I think I'm taking Gary over Bud because he already scared. That's fucked up, dog. He already scared, dog. Dog, man. Y'all niggas are funny, dog. That's funny as hell. Word up, dude. 88, man. Was it a lose when Canelo fought Khan? Man, let these men get their money, man. Like, let them get their money. Gary has a better chance than Amir Khan and Mikey Garcia put together. No one thought Amir Khan was going to win the fight. Everybody knew Amir Khan was going to get slept. I mean, you do that to him, and you know what I mean? What's up? What to do?
What up, Fred?
What's popping?
Thanks to Fred. My fault. My shit, man. Want to chime in on this?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Russell and Bud shit.
All you. Go ahead.
Bud fans are girls, man. They are. They been pampered all their life just like Bud has. For real, man. You want to fight Spence, but you ain't doing shit to get the fight Spence. You got Gary Russell calling your ass out. Plus, he stole on your bitch ass. He fucking stole on your ass. Don't you want to get that shit back and ain't get paid for it? Oh, he too small. Man, that nigga don't want to fight Gary because that nigga have a chance better than anybody he done fought, goddammit. That motherfucker, he ducked Keith Thurman and want to fight a washed up ass Kell Brooks. Him and Devin bullshitting with their careers. Devin holding the WBC belt that don't even matter at his division. You know what I'm saying? It don't. Because when Loma beat T.O., he going to be undisputed. Bud should have stayed at 140, and Devin need to move to 140. Or Bud need to retire. Because the way you react, the way you acting, man, your career is over. You know what I'm saying? Earl holds his career and Shawn's career in his hand. And that's sad. And that's sad. For real. Y'all don't want to do shit without Earl.
Whole world in his hand. Earl got the whole world. That's a good video title.
And that's crazy, man. Boxing is back because Big Fish is back. When they announced Earl Spence coming back, look how all these boxing events that started popping up. You see that shit? Bud real clout chasing. Gary ain't clout chasing. Gary really want to fight his ass. And Bud bullshit. Damn Bud. And damn his fans too. Peace.
Appreciate you. Chris, the Prodigy, Matthews, Richard, Steele, boxing. Just being honest. A lot of people don't want to fight Gary Russell fight Gary, excuse me, because he's not an exciting fighter, but very talented. Tough fight for anyone. And here's what you've been waiting for.
Block for me, black man. No, they trying to stretch us.
Man, you know I'm gonna let you respond. I don't know what you jumping out the window for, man. You know I got love for the Haneys, man. Go ahead, man. I got love for the Russells and the Haneys, and we're gonna promote the show. What's up?
Mate, Fred, you know what it is, man. I hear this guy calling in, mentioning Devin Haney's name, mentioning H Money's name. So it's time to go in, like my big homie DB said. You know what, Fred? Gary Russell Jr. is a midget, man. 5'4". He ain't got no knockout power. The dude talking like Gary Russell got knockouts. Man, when was the last time Gary Russell had a knockout, Fred? You naming off the top of your head. That's your boy, right? When's the last time he had a knockout?
He stopped Kiko.
Who?
Kiko Martinez.
Never heard of him.
On Deontay.
Never heard of him. You got to go back a couple of years.
That's all I can remember on top of my head.
We don't remember. So Gary Russell, this is America. What have you done for me lately in the sport of boxing? You fought once a year. You 32 years old, going on 33. Your career is dwindling right before our very eyes. So you got to go out here and cloud chase, right, Fred? Wait 12 years later to talk about something that happened with Terrence Crawford. And you told the people, go ask Mark Davis, go ask Kid Dynamite. And when we did, we asked the people, you get mad at them for telling the truth, bro. You told us to go ask these guys. You sucker punched Terrence Crawford. You get no credit for sucker punching anybody. Never, bro. What type of nigga go around boasting about sucker punching somebody, Fred? Come on, man. This man he's dying for clout. He's dying for attention. Like a bitch. You know what? Gary Russell Jr. mentioned Jalil Hackett, Fred, a 16-year-old who's supposed to be his family member, talking about how Jalil Hackett got knocked out by his brother. Wasn't you the same one in the gym with Jalil Hackett since he was a little ass kid? And now you want to disrespect the little kid talking about casualties of war. You was a victim of casualties of war. Nigga, there ain't no motherfucking war. Nigga, you ain't in no motherfucking streets talking about casualty of war. Nigga, real war is going on in the streets. And your bitch ass ain't never been in the streets, Gary Russell. You's a straight pussy. You ain't did shit in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Your best win against fucking Johnny Gonzalez, who was 40 years old, but this caller talking about Gamboa is old. Bitch ass nigga, last time I checked, Gary Russell beat the old ass Johnny Gonzalez, but you ain't talking about that. What about Gary Russell getting his ass whooped by Vasily Lomachenko, getting the shit beaten out of him? Lomachenko beat the fuck out of him, and you had nothing to say about that. You made excuses talking about weight issues and all of that. Nigga, you sound like a bitch. And why the fuck Gary Russell never got a rematch? Why he never pushed for that Lomachenko rematch? That's what I want to know. He never pressed on it. You know what I'm saying? The man dug Lomachenko. Lomachenko beat the fuck out of him to the point I remember where you know what I'm saying, his family, Gary Russell's family was in the crowd, Fred. They was in the crowd, and I remember them screaming, oh, stop it. Don't hit him like that. Because Gary Russell couldn't even compete in there. He had no heart, Fred. That man ain't got no heart, my nigga. No heart. He let Loma dog his ass out, beat the fuck out of him. And a matter of fact, Fred, you know, that was Lomachenko's third fight. Gary Russell had 22 fights at that time. Lomachenko, after a loss against Salido, after a fucking loss, beat the fuck out of Gary Russell. Only 3 fights. It took him 3 fights to beat your silly ass, Gary Russell. You silly, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Fred, this is America. Like I said, fighting once a year is not cutting it. Nobody cares about Gary Russell. He's not even relevant in the sport of boxing. That's why he got to run his mouth like a bitch. That's how bitches do. Run their mouth and gossip. You a hoe fighting King Tug. Nigga, we ain't never heard of no King fucking Tug, nigga. We ain't never heard about no King Tug. And then when Bill Haney called in on the show, you said you was going to call Al Heyman, and you never did it. He gave you 48 hours, and you never did it. live in the barbershop, nigga. That was your words. I'ma call Al Heyman. You never did it, nigga. You look like a bitch. And then on top of that, you talking about you want to fight Terrence Crawford. Fred, name one time a fighter jumped up 4 weight classes to fight somebody. Name once. 4 weight at one time.
No, somebody got to make history. That's what.
He ain't trying to make. That's the whole point. He ain't trying to make history. The nigga running his mouth like a bitch. He ain't trying to do nothing.
He called. I gotta let H Money get off.
Yeah, he ain't trying to do shit. He ain't fought nobody. Your best win, JoJo Diaz. Come on, my nigga. Name one Hall of Famer. We criticize Terrence Crawford career all the time, Fred. Name one pound for pound fighter Gary Russell beat. All right. He ain't beat nobody.
I thought you wanted me to respond.
Go ahead. Go for it.
JoJo Diaz is a hell of a fighter.
I said pound for pound elite fighter.
I mean, but pound for pound fighters don't lose.
He never beat a pound for pound fighter, just like Terrence Crawford. So
Johnny
Gary
Gonzalez knocked out Abner in 1 round.
You said Johnny Gonzalez?
Yeah, didn't he knock out Abner in 1 round?
He did, but he was old. He wasn't pound for pound. Johnny Gonzalez was washed up.
No, I'm just giving facts. I'm not choosing sides.
I understand, but you know,
that's all I'm doing.
But he hasn't beat a top guy. He's never beat a pound for pound fighter, and he's the same age as Terrence Crawford. So we got to keep that same energy on this guy. At least Crawford.
Terrence Crawford hasn't.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying he hasn't neither. Like Deontay versus Chocolatito 2021.
He ain't beat nobody, Fred. That's the sad part. That's why he got a cloud chase. And that shit.
Y'all niggas are funny, dog.
Fred, that's why that shit backfired on him. Like me, niggas can hate me, motherfucker can hate you. You thrive off that shit. I noticed that, Fred. You come back to work with a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? That shit pushes you to turn up some more. Gary Russell ain't cut like that, dog. Nigga, he can't handle the pressure. He can't handle being a bad guy. Listen, the man came into the sport of boxing as a nice guy, happy, smiling and shit, you know, on that nice ass shit. All of a sudden, he waited till he 32 to turn like he thugging. Man, you not thugging. You not thugging, my nigga. You not even cut like that. I seen that fight with Lomachenko. I seen it. You had no heart, nigga. At least AB, when he fought against Maidana, at least AB showed us heart. At least AB was stood toe to toe and let his hands go. You couldn't even do that, my nigga. You couldn't even do that. Gary Russell, you's a bitch. You a straight bitch, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stop ducking Devin Haney. Nigga, we gonna cut Gary Russell bitch ass. And when he goes back and fight against somebody like King Tug, what y'all gonna say? Did all that talking to fight a King Tug, man? You know what I'm saying? To fight a King Tug. This the same guy, Fred. After he lost to Lomachenko, he fought against Johnny Gonzalez. They asked him, a reporter asked him, yo, are you going to call out Lomachenko after the fight? He said, no, I'm not going to call out Lomachenko. He said, I'm going to call out Abner Mares. This nigga pussy. Gary Russell is a pussy, bro. Real talk, man. But yeah, Fred, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney will knock out Gary Russell. Gary Russell ain't shit. He ain't shit. And nigga talk about Shakur Stevenson. Nigga, Shakur Stevenson ain't making no millions like Devin Haney. And when Devin Haney sparred against Shakur, Devin Haney won that session 2 rounds to 1. Landed the bigger shots, way more power. Nigga, Devin Haney got 24 wins, 15 knockouts. Shakur Stevenson only got 14 wins. Devin Haney got more knockouts than Shakur Stevenson got wins. And Devin Haney got more money than Shakur Stevenson. So what the fuck is they really talking about? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is they really talking about? Niggas will say anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. Your boy Gary Russell already got his ass whooped and he got a loss, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He ain't said shit about Miguel Burchell. Talking about you want to skip 130, nigga, go fight against Miguel Burchell. You ain't said nothing about that shit, though. Gary Russell is a pussy, Fred. You know what I'm saying? Bring him back to the shop. Bring him back to the shop so I could cook his bitch ass some more. Talking about nigga like he gangster.
I got you. I gotta let him get off. I gotta let you get off.
Yeah,
man.
bring his bitch ass back to the show, man. Gary Russell, you a bitch, man. Appreciate it, Fred. Hey, the nigga disrespect the 16-year-old Jalil Hackett. Supposed to be his nephew. Talked about how he got knocked. That was a bitch ass thing, bro. That was a whole movie. Gary Russell do a lot of bitch ass shit, Fred. We gotta call him out on that, bro. I know that's your nigga. You doing your job. He do a lot of bitch ass shit. Talk about a 16-year-old, bro. Man, that nigga pussy, man. Appreciate it, Fred. I'm out, bro.
Peace. All right, y'all pack a lunch. We gonna be here a while. Y'all go, we gonna be here a while. Where you at? Where you at? It's all yours. Go ahead. It's all yours. Go ahead.
Hello.
It's all yours. Go ahead.
Nah, hey, what time he talking real reckless? Ace Money, I will be on your ass. I don't even go to the fights, nigga. I will smack the shit out you next time. Next time when this shit open back up, I will smack all the shit out your bitch ass. You look like a bitch. That's on everything I love. Slim, don't disrespect my little brother like that, dog. Don't disrespect my little brother like that, because when I see you, I will put your ass. Man, hey, Slim, on everything I love, Slim, don't play with us like that. We real men over here, nigga. Fuck you talking about? We real men over here, nigga. Our names run through this motherfucker in our city, nigga. You're a bitch. I know you're a bitch. Don't nobody even know your bitch ass in your own city. You bitch ass nigga talking like that, nigga. Fuck is your motherfucking problem, nigga? Hey, why don't you put me on with the nigga, Fred? Link us up. Link us up. Fuck that. Link us up. You talking all that bitch ass shit, nigga. Who the fuck is you calling a bitch? Link us up, Fred, man. Make that nigga get online.
He got the link. If he want to beam in, he could beam in.
Ted, tell him.
He got the link. He got the link. He got the link. He just beamed in. He has the link. He has the link.
Hey. Tell his bitch ass get
He done
online.
have some collard greens for this mess. Yeah, man. That's what this show is about, nigga. We play spades and dominoes in this motherfucker via email. Via email. He got
this bitch ass link up, motherfucking, and we can meet wherever. Gary Russell ain't got what time me and him can meet. I will fuck him up on everything I love, man. What the fuck is he talking about, nigga? I will come anywhere, California, wherever the fuck you from. And I will beat the fuck out you, man.
It's the same link, H Money. It's the same link. Damn, these niggas passionate. Time Woods, yeah, man.
That's ass nigga. Fuck is he talking about, man? Don't never disrespect my little brother like that. Call him no bitch ass nigga. He a bitch, nigga. Man, we will come where you at, dog. On everything I love, we will come where you at.
Put it on the undercard. That's what I'm talking about, champ size. Shit. Man, that's why this platform is here. It's for us, man. Shit. Ain't no rules in this motherfucker. Oh man. Nigga, send me your location. He's back on. He back on. Okay.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Fuck you talking about Gary Russell a pussy, nigga. Gary Russell a bitch, nigga. I'm in Memphis, hoe ass nigga. I'm in Memphis, you hoe ass nigga. Last time, nigga, Shy Glizzy got his ass robbed out here. And we from DC, nigga. You know what we do to you, DC niggas? Come to Memphis, nigga. Get your ass touched, bitch. What you talking about, nigga? You a bitch, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. What you talking about, hoe ass nigga? Show your face then, nigga. Nigga, this ring worth more than everything you got, you bitch. Nigga, come over here, nigga. Show your face, hoe. Hit the link and show your face, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? You's a bitch, nigga. I'm in Memphis, nigga. You asked where I'm at. I'm in Memphis, my nigga. And we can do it whenever, however, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You a hoe. You a bitch, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. You can meet up, nigga. Let's meet up, nigga. Come to my city, my nigga. Come to my city, nigga. Fuck you mean come to my city, nigga. You's a bitch. Come to my city, nigga. Come to my city, my nigga. I'm in Memphis, nigga. Come out here. Come out here, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Give me somewhere. Give Fred the location to meet you at, dog.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you, nigga. 721 Dotberry.
Nah, we ain't about to put your address out there, nigga. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, nigga. Nah, we ain't putting that shit on there.
You a hoe. You a hoe, nigga, because I cooked your boy Gary Russell, bitch ass. 32 years old, got his ass whooped by Loma. He got his ass whooped. Little ass, he a little nigga. Gary Russell, Devin Haney gonna fuck him up. Gary Russell, hey, Devin Haney gonna fuck him up. Devin Haney gonna fuck him up.
No,
fuck Devin Haney. I'm talking about me and you, nigga.
You a bitch, nigga. So you ducking Devin Haney. I just gave you my address, nigga. I just gave you my address, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh, listen. You don't
Let's
have to
meet up, nigga. Let's meet up, pussy. And show your face, nigga. And show your face too, my nigga.
You
show your face, nigga.
Talking like a bitch.
You a bitch, nigga. You a hoe. You a hoe, nigga. I don't even know your bitch ass, nigga. You know me though. You calling the show, hey, H Money this, H Money you all. Hey, I'm always on your motherfucking mind, nigga. I don't even know your motherfucking name, nigga. I don't even know your motherfucking name, you bitch ass.
You ain't talking nothing. I'm talking about meeting you, dog. I ain't talking about keep arguing like no
721 Darberry Cove, nigga.
I ain't talking about arguing like no females, dog. You arguing
721 Darberry.
Like a bitch. You sounded like a bitch ass.
You a bitch.
That's how I know you're a bitch, dog. You still want to argue. You still want to argue. I want to get your address. I want to meet you at a gym. I want to meet you wherever you want to meet at. And you can get a location of Fred. Fred can give it to me, and I can come wherever you at.
DB, I mean,
yo, you's a bitch, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Real talk, nigga. Real talk, nigga. You mad because I cooked your boy Gary Russell bitch ass. I'ma keep cooking his bitch ass. You a hoe. You a hoe just like Gary Russell. All y'all some bitches, nigga. Listen, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. The last nigga from DC came to my city, got his ass robbed. Shawn Glizzy got robbed in Memphis. Pussy, he had to pay for his chain back, nigga. He had to pay to get his chain back, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. You's a bitch, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You's a pussy. Nigga, you's a bitch. Tell, hey, Gary Russell ducking Devin Haney. I'ma keep cooking his bitch ass, nigga. I'ma keep cooking his bitch ass, nigga, every time, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You a pussy, nigga. Show your face, my nigga. Show your face, my nigga. Show your face, you bitch ass nigga.
You around, dog.
Show your face, ho. Show your face, ho. You a hoe, my nigga. Come to my city, nigga. First 48 business out here, nigga. This first 48 business out here, nigga. Real talk, nigga.
Won't you show me where you to meet you at so I can put my hands on you, dog? I'm not
nigga, 721 Darberry Cove, nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, my nigga? I just told your bitch ass my address, nigga. What's up?
I'm gonna come put these hands on you, dog.
Come over here, my nigga. Bring your bitch ass over here, my nigga.
Everything I love, dog. Fuck you talking about?
You a bitch, my nigga. Real talk. You a bitch like Gary Russell, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a bitch like Gary Russell, nigga. Oh, hey, look, yo, you got some bitch ass niggas in DC, man. You got some bitch ass niggas out there in DC. Just like Shawn Glizzy, nigga. Took his chain, nigga. The homie took his chain, my nigga. The homies took his chain, nigga. He took Shawn Glizzy chain, nigga. We took his chain, bitch.
That's like if we was at a fight.
Yeah, we took his chain, you bitch.
Nigga, dog. You'll be one of them humble niggas. You'll be one of them humble niggas. That's just like the nigga Fred you interviewed that was talking bad about Wilder when he got in front of Wilder.
Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I gave you my address, ho.
One of them niggas,
my nigga.
That bitch ass nigga right there, one of them niggas.
You a bitch, nigga. Show your face at least, nigga. Show your face, nigga.
You can get a shit to Fred.
Show your face, bitch.
You at and meet you, dog.
Hey, show your face, bitch. You already said that, my nigga. Hey, Fred, I'm gonna give him these hands, my nigga. Fred, hey, my hands crazy. My hands crazy, Fred. Crazy ass hands. Crazy ass hands, nigga. Bah, bah, bah. Boy, you don't want that, nigga. You don't want none of that, my nigga. I'm gonna knock your ass out, nigga. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out.
I'm gonna die where I stand.
I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, nigga.
From the same club.
I'm gonna beat your ass though.
A real man, nigga.
You a hoe. You a hoe. You a bitch.
Me and my
nigga, fuck Gary Russell. Nigga, fuck you too, nigga. Fuck you too, nigga.
You a bitch.
And fuck you too, my nigga. You a pussy, nigga.
You a bitch.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, nigga. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, nigga.
All right, cool. You gonna knock me out, right?
I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga.
Now get it.
I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, nigga.
When we get offline, hey Fred, when I get offline,
you a bitch, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Hand game crazy, my nigga. Hand game crazy, Fred. Hand game crazy, my nigga. Hand game crazy, my nigga.
Gotta tuck your elbows, H Money. You got to tuck your elbows, Ace Money. You got to tuck your elbows, man.
We can
Make
meet
it
up.
Hand game crazy,
Right.
young nigga.
Listen, I'll send my
Hand
picture
game
to your
crazy,
ass,
Wade.
but you know what I look like
Yo.
to get there, dog. Come on,
You's
man.
a hoe.
Man, dog. You's a bitch.
You, hey, nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. I gave you my address, nigga. I'm gonna keep cooking Gary Russell. I'm gonna keep cooking Gary Russell every time, nigga. So you can cry about it all you want. Keep crying about it, nigga. I'm gonna expose him. I'm gonna keep exposing Gary Russell for not fighting nobody, for clout chasing, for clout chasing like a bitch.
When I fuck you up, you know we ain't no bitch ass nigga. When I fuck
You's
you
a
up,
bitch, my nigga. Real talk.
yeah, that's what I be talking about.
Yeah, come to my hood, nigga. Hey, the homies Rob Shaw Glizzy though. The homies Rob Shaw Glizzy in Memphis, nigga. What happened? What happened to Glizzy? What happened to Shaw Glizzy, nigga?
Listen.
What happened to Shaw Glizzy, bitch?
This ring got what the
Yeah,
fuck?
nigga.
For you, dog?
Yeah, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Shining on your bitch ass, nigga. Shining on your bitch ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about, hoe?
All that shit gonna do is
You a hoe.
dog.
You a hoe.
Come on, dog. You talking about your ring? My ring costs more than that shit gonna fall.
You a bitch, nigga. Get your money up, nigga. Get your money up, nigga. Show your face, nigga, like a real nigga. Show your face like a real nigga then, hoe.
Never talk no money.
It's whatever, my nigga. It's whatever. I been shot at, nigga. I been shot at, nigga.
I'm a female.
Yeah, I been shot at, nigga. What about you, nigga? Yeah. Yeah.
He a pom-pom nigga, dog.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I been shot at, nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? You ain't never put in no work. You ain't never put in no work in the streets, nigga. You ain't never put in no work in the streets, nigga.
This man
You
getting
was a
some fucking like we in fucking.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, my nigga. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, ho. Real talk, you a bitch, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Stop calling in crying like a bitch. Stop crying like a bitch, nigga.
I ain't even mad no more, dog.
Hey, cause you a pussy, nigga. Your energy changed, nigga. That's why, nigga. Cause we really got that shit, nigga.
I can't do nothing but laugh.
You a hoe, nigga. 721 Dogberry Code, man, nigga. That's on the mob, bitch. That's on the mob, pussy. That's on the mob, nigga.
Don't tip, bro. Don't tip, bro.
Real talk, nigga.
We argue.
You a bitch. Gary Russell, hey, Gary Russell ain't shit. Gary, stop lying to the people. Gary Russell ain't shit. No power. He ain't knocked nobody. When's the last time he had a knockout? When was his last knockout, nigga? When was his last knockout, bitch?
No, this is why I
When was his last knockout?
Right, he ain't knocking
Devin Haney. Stop ducking Devin Haney, nigga. It's all about Devin Haney, nigga. That's what it's about, nigga. Gary Russell old news. He had his time.
Calm your mind down, Fred, before we can have a real talk. Now go ahead, say what you were saying.
Oh, he hung up.
Oh man, see, that's what I'm saying. Bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas. This nigga, we talking about harming each other. He getting telling me about fucking what he got. What the fuck type of nigga is these niggas? Where the fuck you from? LA?
Hey, you can't be disrespecting LA like that, but he is
Oh
from
my
LA.
God, I apologize.
Yeah, he is from LA though. He is from LA.
Oh, I know. Because he got the accent.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he got the accent. Yeah, he got the accent. Yeah.
Come on, man. This man getting to talk about his ring. I don't give a fuck about his ring. I'm trying to see where your skills at.
Yeah, you gotta teach him to tuck his elbows though. You gotta teach him to tuck his elbows so the punch can get there.
Hey, Slim.
What's up?
Hey, listen. He talking about Gary ain't knocking nobody out. They don't give him a chance to. They don't fight like they normally fight. They shut up the whole fight. They only fight when the motherfucker fight him. Shit, since after the Lomachenko fight, the last person he stopped was Kiko Martinez. That was after JoJo Diaz. Right before the King Tug joint, right? Bow. Don't nobody. King Tug shelled up till the later rounds, till the later middle rounds, dog. He shelled up. He ain't let his hands go until the later rounds. Till Gary started slowing down. All right. What's his name? the fuck is his name? JoJo Diaz showed up the whole fucking fight. Come on, man. His five opponents, he stopped 3 of them and two of them survived. And JoJo, before he hurt his hand, JoJo Diaz was looking the first round. He was putting that shit on JoJo. JoJo looked like he was about to go out there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, and he's talking about motherfucking all them niggas that fucking Devin Haney fight, right? They are fucking F-class fighters. When fucking Jerry Russell was fighting F-class fighters, he was sleeping them. Every last one of them. Come on, man. Every time David Haney get in front of an A-class fighter, he had problems. He had problems with the smaller Shakur Stevenson. Come on, Ace Money. That shit, that fucking what you call that shit? Them sparring matches he was putting on there with them non-talented fighters, he was looking sweet. But when you put him in there with a talented fighter, he don't look like nothing. And then if he don't get to fight Gary Russell, he gonna get to fight Antoine Russell, and Antoine Russell is gonna sleep him. My little brother is gonna sleep him. The one who fighting F fighters now, the same fighters Devin Haney fighting now. My little brother fight him. He get him out there. He ain't been past the second round. Nah, he been in the third round. The 5 years he been in the third round. Come on, man. Stop this shit, man.
Sunday night. It's all yours.
Man, stop this shit, man. Nah, we need to get Bill Haney. If this motherfucking Terrence Crawford shit don't do nothing, we need to get Bill Haney on the phone. Meet Bill Haney and Gary Russell and Devin Haney need to be on the phone together, man.
Yep, I agree.
We need to get this shit done. He don't need to fight no Gamboa. Who want to see him fight Gamboa?
Gamboa might be fighting Broner.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a tune-up fight for Regis Prograde. All right, cool.
Oh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's a tune-up fight for Regis Prograde. They're about to get Regis a tune-up. They're gonna get Broner Gamboa. Man, I'm glad Al did that. Yeah, still that nigga drink Al before he won't have nobody to fight but Mr. Gary Russell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I said still Al stole his fight before he can fight the only person can be out there is Gary.
Yeah, I heard that last week. I heard that Friday.
Hey, man. He needs to fight somebody, dog. He need to fight somebody. He been fighting all bums, man. He need to get a test. He won't fight for Tuna. Tuna is mandatory. He was supposed to fight for Tuna before he hurt his shoulder. Man, that's what I'm saying, dog. You need to do something, man. Mr. Gary Russell trying to fight whoever with a name. He tired of fighting mandatories and then you don't even say, all right, cool. I never said Devin Haney ducked him. I named all the duckers, and Devin Haney ain't the name I named. Mm-hmm. And he get mad, dog. What's your man get mad? But make sure you get his information for me, though. I will fly out there. Oh, man. You talking about a nigga got robbed in the city. I'm not a fucking rapper, dog. I'm not a rapper, dog. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that shit, dog. I'ma die where I stand at if a nigga try to do something to me, man. But man, fuck all that. Motherfucker. We need somebody to raise their hand for this Gary Russell Jr. fight, man.
Yeah.
He need not to be fighting. And they keep on saying he irrelevant. All right, cool, he irrelevant because everybody that was relevant ducked him. Come on, man. Everybody that was relevant ducked him. But y'all don't say shit about that. y'all don't say he had a whole fucking division scared, man. Acting like he don't even exist with the ain't the WBC the best belt to have in the division? Everybody want the green strap, right?
Especially if you're Latino or excuse me, from Mexico.
Oh man, how many Mexicans was champions?
That's why I said
Oscar
that.
Valdez, Leo Santa Cruz. They ain't even want no smoke.
Nope.
After the JoJo Diaz fight, Leo was talking about fighting him. He disrespected Leo to the fullest. Leo still ain't want to get in the ring with him because he know Leo had that problem with in the amateurs. He ain't want no 12 rounds of that shit. Bow. All right. Everybody don't believe that he was dehydrated. Go look at Gary Russell fighting Lomachenko and go look at any of his fights. He don't look the same. He don't look the same. The speed, the pop on his punches wasn't there, nothing. But he still knocking Lomachenko on his ass though. Nobody don't give him that. They say he got, and he didn't get dominated to the last 2 rounds. Lomachenko ain't started really touching him up to the last 2 rounds. Go look at the fight. Lomachenko ain't really started hitting that man with that shit until the last 2 rounds, dog. That shit should have been a draw. Because if he'd have got the knockdown, it'd have been a draw. But we don't even cry over spilled milk. The only reason Gary Russell stayed at 126 was to get the Leo fight. But, you know, he got dicked out of that. You know? But I think they're going to try to do that shit after he loses after he loses the tank, man.
Yep.
Because he didn't get rid of his 126 belt. He's still holding on to it. And they both fighting for his belt and stuff. They ain't even no belt for real. Javante Tank Davis ain't even a champion for real. And then I saw an interview, right, with what's his name? Calvin, the trainer, was saying Tank don't get no props on what he did in boxing. What he do? Answer the truth. What Tank Davis do in boxing so far?
He's beat Pedraza and he beat Gamboa. You know, those are quality wins.
That Gamboa fight wasn't no quality win, man. All right, we're going to scratch that. Gamboa wasn't no quality win. Man, he won the IBF belt, right? He had the IBF belt, right?
Yeah, didn't he give that one up?
He gave it up because he missed weight.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the only belt he really won. Because the WBA belt, the real champion that was the super champion was for the WBA belt, they paid him to vacate the belt and get the regular belt for a Tank to fight for a vacant belt. It's documented. Go look it up. Now he fought for the vacant WBA belt when the champion, they moved the champion to the regular belt and let him fight for the vacant WBA belt. Bam. I want to know what he did. The only thing he did, and I don't even like to put this out there, Mayweather boosted him up. He's behind one of the arguably the best fighter of our era. I ain't even gonna say arguably the best fighter of our era. He's promoted by. That's why he's a superstar. Nothing he did makes him a superstar. He knocked out all bums. Then his last fight before the Gamboa fight, he fought a 122 pounder that just had a fight at 122 that moved all the way up to replace Adam Mares. Come on, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, Fred, man. Hey, get that nigga information and I fly out there, man. On everything I love, man.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Fred.
I'll see you Sunday, hopefully. What up, DB? What up, DB? Hey, we got Jarvis Johnson showing my support from a remote vacation location. Shout out to DB Big Lloyd for keeping me updated. I will get with y'all Monday. ICH is on one, isn't he?
Yeah, Jarvis was on vacation and he heard the rumblings and had to come out of his cocoon and see what the hell was going on.
Yeah, people were sharing that shit. When that shit get hot, I know people were sharing the link. Hey, H Money got to chill, giving out mama's address.
Yeah, and it was some sparks flying for a minute.
Yeah.
You know,
Young
I
Murph.
mean, listen, this is the barbershop, so the barbershop is always full of, especially if you own Crenshaw, or if you own Western, or if you own, you know what I'm saying, on the east side, getting a cut, man, the barbershop always gonna be full of fire, and it's always gonna be somebody challenging somebody to the weight pile in the back, to the little old beat up rusty cord in the back. You know what I'm saying? Might be some gloves in there, depending on where you at. Somebody want to take a quick fade or some slap boxing. It's always gonna be something in there. You know what I'm saying? And we enjoy the fire. Just hate when the shit get out of control. You know what I'm saying? So for about 3 minutes is good, but then you get about 10 minutes of repetitive bullshit. But for the exciting part, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we like it and we enjoy the show and we appreciate the candidness and the fire and all of that. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, shit, we ain't trying to see coaches and brothers and YouTubers, get out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless somebody fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, California State Athletic Commission. I'm saying, like, I'm down. I mean, if somebody got a fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm fat as hell right now, so shit, I could take a fight at, I don't know, I could probably take a fight at 170. Shit, I know I can't get to 55 or 45 right now. Shit, I'm over 200 probably. So, but somebody want to take a fade in the gym. I got cameras, gloves, I got shin guards, I mean, everything. Tape, you know what I'm saying? Got 2 first aid kits. So yeah, if somebody really want to set up something, man, y'all could rent out the gym for sure. I said rent out the gym. Yeah, not just use it for free, but rent out the gym. Yeah.
Young Merv the Cut Man said he had Dillian White like in the ring. That's funny. That's funny.
Merv is a fool. He's funny as hell.
He gave the address to the Memphis Zoo. Oh man, that's funny. Reggie Owens, what H Money and Gary brother just did, man, is what fighters are supposed to do to make fights, and promoters are supposed to sign it up. You're right, dog. Fighters are supposed to be on it, and that's what this. You're right. Good point.
You know what? As a matter of fact, speaking of that, he is Mr. DAZN, and Eddie Hearn did have. I can't even think of the white boy name. It's some YouTuber, some rich one that just went to jail for doing some shit. What was his name? Really? He got a brother too.
Really?
Yeah, it's a white dude that's a YouTuber. He made millions of dollars off of YouTube.
What's his name? Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. There you go. And his brother. So yeah, there you go. So H Money, you missed the zone. I'm sure Eddie Hearn I'm sure he probably listening in. He always want to see what Fred doing too. So yeah, that'll be. Yeah, that is a way of getting a fight through that.
Yeah, we definitely gave them about $50,000 worth of promotion tonight.
Yeah, and they need it.
Yeah, for sure, Kaducky. Yeah, I texted Mr. Haney. I was like, "Are you watching this?" He sleep though. He ain't pick up. Yeah, but hopefully we get Gary Russell. And I text him early in the day. You know what I mean? Because this bullying is getting like, wow. I'm like, he ain't responding to him. So I was like, man, come on and finish him. Come on to the barbershop and finish him.
Yeah, man.
I missed a lot of the super chats. No, they gone now.
Damn. Can you scroll back?
I went as far as I could.
Damn.
That's not on purpose. Fred, that ruckus woke me up. Can you keep it down? Hey, re-put it in the super chat. I mean, re-put it in the regular chat so I can post it. Please, 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 please.
Put it in all caps so we can see it.
Put it
in all caps.
Thank you. That's smart. Put it in all caps. Put it in all caps. Time.
Yeah.
Because that's not on. Because I had to hold it because I couldn't get it in. He was going, so I held the last super chat that I missed. So I wasn't reading the chat. So yeah.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know, because I know Gary Russell and all 7 of his brothers are gonna be listening in. But man, listen, at the end of the day, we want y'all to take some real convenient fades. We want y'all to fight Leo Santa Cruz no matter what the outcome is with Tank Davis, because Tank is probably gonna knock him out. But Leo still need that fight with y'all. Y'all got to get that fight. We want to see you get a rematch with Loma. We want to see you fight Tank because y'all got the DMV rivalry, you know. And then when you get to the bigger fights, you know what I'm saying, I want to see you fight Devin without no contractual issues. Both of y'all fighting under this. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. But Devin under the zone. But yeah, it ain't no issue because Devin ain't got no boss. And then I think the big fight for you at the end, you know, maybe 3 or 4 fights from now is Gary Russell Jr. fighting against Shakur. I think that's like the big fight if both of these guys keep winning. And even if they take a L and come back and redeem themselves, I think the big fight in the smaller weight classes is Gary Russell Jr. and Shakur Stevens. Because Devin, I think Devin's going to move up faster than the other guys. Yeah. Tank is short, but you know he a big dude, so I don't know if he's going to be able to do too much moving up because he's going to be so short. He'll have a huge disadvantage trying to fight at like 47 and stuff like that. You know, fighting dudes that's, you know, 5'9" to 5'11", maybe 6 feet tall. It'll be tough. Like what's what David Benavidez' brother name? Jose. Right. I mean, that was a tough fight. I mean, some people might not say it was a tough fight for Bud, but you know, it took Bud. I think it was a minute left in the fight right before he knocked him out. Yeah. So he was giving us some crazy angles and some different looks. But imagine this dude. I think he's 6'1", right? He's tall. I've seen him before. Shit. Imagine this dude fighting Tank. He's just too tall. You know, Tank's super strong, but he don't work body punches. He a headhunter. Shawn Porter, man, be unapologetically black. I think your mom black. I think your dad black. You a black man. Just be unapologetically black. Quit talking out of the side of your head and learn how to and dress better. You know, put on some jeans and a nice polo. You ain't always got to have a suit on. You know, put on some jeans and a nice polo with no crazy colors. Because every time you do crazy shit, people remember you for being crazy. He said, "What time is it?" And the crowd was quiet, and I was like, "Oh, damn, this is a circus." You know, that was embarrassing. It was literally nobody.
I was there.
Not even his daddy or somebody should have said something.
Yeah.
You know, he should have said it 3 times to like prompt people, but it was crickets in there. And then for Bud Crawford, you know, I know Sir Senior 00, I know Fly High, they finna be on my tail when I say this, but man, Bud got to fight somebody without all the contractual bullshit. He can go over to where's he from? Berkshire. Where Kell Brook from?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in one of the shires, but he can fight Kell Brook with no excuses. If his eyes are bad, so what? Get your easy money if that's the case. You know, get you one of them Garcias. You know, EJ finna beat up on Danny, but guess what? Danny still got a great resume. You know, I think him and Shawn probably got the most notable names on their resume. Not all wins, but they got notable names. So that'll be a good one. You know, you can get you a fight with Mikey, but get somebody, man. Fight somebody we know. You know, get Keith Thurman, somebody. What were you saying, Fred?
Nah, someone said Shawn dressed like he worked part-time at a funeral home.
Yeah. He a cold cat, you know. But yeah, Bud, man, that's it. So anyhow, tomorrow we got Sergeant Dorsey in here.
We do.
We got Sergeant Dorsey in here, and shout out to the Queens, Unique Dawn in here. You know what I'm saying? We get her once a week, maybe once a month. She like a period. She just come in here once a month. I think Patty Dean slid in for a quick second, but she probably got a lot of early appointments and mommy duties, you know. And Patricia, the Queen. And I seen her daughter, Insane Beauty, in here.
Oh, she was in here today? She was in here?
Yeah, I think, probably about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I missed her. Hey, what's up?
But yeah, we got a lot of people, man. Got my brother General Squirrels is in here. Cash G came back after a few days. Hustler Slim in here. P Good, Omega Red, and Jay Cooley, and Southern Boys. Philip H, Dave Jack, Rob G Film. This is my personal statement. Running game like I'm ASICs. James Collins, my brother SS Caesar, holding it down in the desert. Tone Brown in the Shy. Dre Finest. And then we got a whole California crew in this motherfucker. We got Mir in here. We got Box Fans, Compton, Young Merv down in Dago, Reggie Owens representing South Central, Big Lloyd Jarvis, South Central, H Money moved out, D-Man Jr., my cousin, J8, Jason G, G Brown, Hotep Shalom, Trey Robbie side. Man, we got some hitters in here. But we got the brothers Fly High, Sir Senior, Jay Dixon, Peoples Hernandez, ready to give us 5 mics. I know it's a whole lot more people in there, but, you know, yeah, we got a whole family in here, man. But it's time to get out of here, man. I got to go dive on something in a second.
I'm about to dive in. See how I like that? See, I was ready. I was ready, dog. I was ready. H Money like, hey, nee. Oh, Insane Beauty just she been here laughing. Welcome. We got a mother and daughter in the building, man. How about that, DB?
I love it.
Love it. On feet, I still land on my feet. Ain't nothing can shake me. Woo, gotta go put these miles in right quick. It's nice weather though.
Yeah, it feels good today.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's like 70 degrees right now, probably. Nice to play with no rehearsal. Pete Hernandez. Come for your bro.
Games can play, can't take it personal.
Cause the devil is a lie.
I'm telling you the truth.
Hey.
It's all what you do.
Hey. So things you gotta do. Hey. Hey, Champside hoodie is official. Hey, yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to Champside, DB, Reggie Owens, Drew Titan. Man, People Hernandez, what's up, man? We appreciate the 5 mics. Hey, what a show we had tonight, man. What a show. Man, this is a classic. This show took a lot of energy. Man, this show was a lot of energy. This show was, man, I'm drained right now. This fucking show had, damn, y'all niggas be sucking. Rob G.
This my personal statement. Run a game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common
So we
goals.
gotta give back, give love. Yeah, Champside still up. Hey, Reggie Owens. Oh, hey. When do Reggie Owens sleep, dog?
Reggie don't sleep.
At all. Damn.
Reggie's a grinder for sure.
God damn, that nigga.
One more time. Let's sing it.
One more time, y'all. Virtual hug. The devil is like, there you go. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey. Insane Beauty gave us a virtual hug.
Right on.
Yeah,
2 times.
3 times.
Queen Patricia Sheldon. Peace, Queen.
Yeah, appreciate you, Patricia. Take care of them people at the YMCA. I caught myself.
Yeah. Don't do it, Fredro. Don't do it.
man.
Oh man. Hey man.
All right, fam. See y'all in what, 21 hours?
21 hours, y'all. I love y'all, man. Love you, DB. Thank you, brother.
Peace. Love you, bro. Get some rest, man.
Yeah, Patricia gave you a compliment about your voice. I don't know if you saw it in the chat.
I did not.
Oh, okay. She's like, yeah, you got a calming voice. Hey. Appreciate you, big homie.
Go sub to DB. Go sub to DB.
Go sub to DB all the time. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Man, tomorrow's show gonna be good, man. Tomorrow's show might be a strong show because y'all already know what's going on in Wisconsin, and we have no better guest than to have for this issue than Sergeant Cheryl Dorsey. So love y'all. See y'all tomorrow. H Money. See you tomorrow. Hotep Cash G. We out this motherfucker. Caesar. Peace, y'all.